Another episode coming to you. We got the band in here. It's going to be a little bit late right now. We got me and Heezy. What's good, brother?
What up, though?
Crazy little couple days, bro.
Mm-hmm.
NBA is fantastic, dog. It's got to be like one of the best. I mean, flat out, man. From David Stern over to Adam Silver, good transition, man. They do a good job with their product. Keep their employees happy. You know what I'm saying? They do a thing,
right.
but speaking of their employees, man, their employees dictate a lot of their business, and this business is booming.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to keep booming, bro. How do you feel? Obviously, you were the Kawhi, the Lakers guy, that you threw that bombshell in a couple weeks ago, damn near right out of the finals. So we had to think about that. A lot of people were thinking either Clippers or Toronto. Mm-hmm. And when the Lakers faded in there, it almost seemed like it was either Lakers or Toronto, right?
Right.
Good old Jerry West.
Jerry West, the logo.
Man, listen, I was out drinking drunk, and it came across the screen at the bar. I said, wow. And it was crazy because I said, wow. I said, damn, I looked at my phone, and by the time I looked at my phone, I said, Kawhi and PG?
Right.
Man, how you pull that shit off, dog?
That's crazy. But you know what? Not to play Monday morning quarterback. Obviously, nobody had any idea this shit was going on. No idea. But I mean, but if you look back some years ago, when Kawhi was with San Antonio, he wanted to leave. One of the teams that he was talking about was the Clippers and the Lakers back then. He wanted to go to L.A.
Right.
And same thing with PG.
Yeah, PG always said, because he was linked to the Lakers before the Clippers.
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, but both of them pretty much had the idea on just wanting to go home. And obviously the Lakers was the team of, the destination. But once they kind of figure out how the league is played out and how teams can formulate together, Kawhi and PG, they hooked up and they get
Hey, what you say last week? They mastered the art of timing.
Mastered the art of timing, man. That's they shook some hands, back door, and they got it done, man.
Man, they were saying, obviously, rumors is rumors, but they were saying like Kawhi went and switched his meeting with the Lakers to a different location so he could fuck with PG on the side, dog. I mean, the shit seems like a damn near episode of Power or some shit for real, like some sneaky shit. But I like it. It definitely, because before that happened, and if Kawhi would have went to the Lakers, then we're looking at a season kind of like when the Warriors was, so stacked, and you was like, okay, it's going to be them at the end. Who's going to beat them from the East? Mm-hmm. Now, that's going to be a fight.
Very tough one.
The Lakers rebounded kind of quick to me and picked up some solid pickups. You got Danny Green right after the shit happened. Like, okay, that's over. We got Danny Green. I like the Quinn Cook from the Lakers, the backup point guard. Jared Dudley, I'm not really big on that. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really fuck with him. But then Boogie. And so Boogie, if you look back a couple years, had some good shit going with AD before he got hurt.
And Rondo.
So AD, I think, AD had came out and said like one of the reasons, another one, just, it was a lot of shit that went on, but one of the reasons, the factors were that he didn't really want to fuck with the Pelicans anymore because they didn't want to keep Book. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he was like, man, they re-signed him. They was balling together.
Yeah, they were.
So you add those two and you add LeBron James, one of the best IQs we've seen in basketball, they're going to be pretty good still.
So what do you think Boogie's going to look like?
I mean, that helps AD go down to the 4. He never wants to play the 5. You know what I'm saying? So it helps him go down to 4.
Coming off that Achilles.
Well, the thing is with Boogie too. He had came off the Achilles, right? So he's got a little bit more time. He hooped a little bit, then got hurt, tore the quad. and the what's called. So fully healthy Boogie and a little bit longer off the Achilles, man, you can see something special out there, man.
Think so? So you don't think the Achilles injury is going to slow him down at all?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, what I'm saying is this. If Boogie gives, because you got AD and Bron.
Right.
So if he gives you the third, and Kuz. So if he gives you the third guy, and let's say, the third 15 and 10 here, perfect. That's all I need. I don't need it'd be don't get it twisted, definite plus if we get the all NBA Boogie. But if we get the Boogie who's really got to come in and try to prove himself off injury to try to get some more bread. He was about to get that crazy max contract. Now he getting a vet minimum.
Right.
You're talking about a change in your diet. You know what I'm saying? Dog, like that's crazy, bro. Like to go and be able to like go from a max contract, that's humbling. That's very humbling.
It's very humbling.
So let's see what he does off of that. I think that's gonna be key for them. Hopefully, they mesh. But like I said, with AD and Rondo, and they played together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll have no egos clash. They should be cool.
They should be cool. It's really the Pelicans West.
Right.
You got those three. Those are really the three main pieces with the Pelicans.
Yeah,
now you just added Brian and Kuz, pretty much with a lot of sunshine.
A lot of sunshine. A lot of palm trees.
I mean, they're a little bit older.
Yeah.
A little bit older, but can they? What can they come out?
So my thing is this.
Of LA.
My thing is this. So you're looking at a projected lineup, maybe over there in the Clippers. Let's talk about them. So you got Kawhi and PG. That's crazy on the wing. That's tough, right? That's tough on the wings.
With PG though, real quick, isn't he supposed to still be out some weeks with his shoulder?
I think so. So is it? But is it just the beginning of the season, maybe?
Just the beginning of the season, though. But
we'll see what happens. So they got to
he'll still be coming fresh off of surgery, though.
Yeah. So I don't. And the shoulder surgery depends. I don't know right now if it's a shooting shoulder. So I don't know. So we'll see what type. I don't know exactly the extent of that surgery and how people come off of that surgery. To be honest, so, but like I said, those two playing at their level, that's tough. Two defenders. You got two wing defenders and scorers. That's tough. You don't see that. That's like Mike and Pippen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what that's like. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy thing about that. They're role players. Pat Beverly got more defense. So shit, you shouldn't be scoring on them, right? Montrezl Harrell's gonna have to step up.
He will.
You know what I'm saying? I like him. He plays hard.
Yeah,
he's working on his game. Shout out to Rico Hines. I like watching those pickup games. It's damn near like watching basketball because they control the environment. They actually got to play out a certain way and things. So shout out to Rico Hines. And Montrez has been balling. He works hard. You got him, Lou Will off the bench.
I seen a tweet that Lou said. He said they hate when they see me checking in at the scorers table.
Oh yeah. Hey man, Lou. Not even off the subject, but since you said Lou, let me ask you this. When we go back to the Clippers. Lou Will or Jamal Crawford, your sixth man, who you want?
Oh, that's wow. Man, you know what? I'd probably be a little biased and go with Jamal.
Yeah. But you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. But you know what? You know what's crazy about Jamal? Doesn't he have like the all-time and ones for threes? 4-point plays.
Always. I don't know how he does it.
That's
crazy. This is pre-flop era. So these ain't flops. These ain't the ones where cats shooting and just falling or kicking their leg out. He just his dribble move, his go-to move. His go-to move should go down and probably off the top of my head right now, top 10 go-to moves, maybe top 15 go-to moves in NBA history. Just his double cross. It's that cold. And the pull up, man, it's top 15. If not just off the top of my head, obviously you go in the top, you got Kareem, Sky Hook, you got, Jordan fadeaway, Kobe fadeaway shit. But that go-to move got to be like top 15, bro.
Jamal can get his.
And then they, you know what it is? Both of them are tough shot makers.
Yeah, they are.
Man, you can be hand down their throat. They hitting that boy.
Like you said, tough shot makers. He's the all-time leader in 4-point plays.
That's tough
so
shot.
I mean, you hitting 3-pointers and getting fouled. You know what I'm saying? And so that, like you said, they hell of a shot makers, man. Coming off the bench, you think you might get a little breather. You like this motherfucker
They coming in hot.
Yeah,
and he coming in, coach, like green light. So you coming in like confident, like, you letting that fly.
Shout out to Vinny Johnson too. Like you said, coming in
Johnson,
hot. What they call him? The microwave. My man heat up real quick.
Shout out to the sixth man, dog.
Yeah, coming off that bench, man. They ain't letting up coming off that bench, baby.
Hot. They basically like the sixth starter, you call them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Something with Reggie Jackson should be.
We'll get to them in a minute. We'll get to them in a minute.
But back to the Clips.
So the Clips. So like with Lou Will, Doc Rivers is one of the biggest keys that I think people have been speaking on. Doc Rivers is a very good coach. He gets the best out of his players. Nobody thought the fucking Clippers was going to the playoffs. Not only did they get the playoffs, they fought.
Yeah.
They fought the Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
They gave him a two-piece.
Yeah.
Gave him a two-piece.
And the wins, the losses was tough. You know what I'm saying? Tough losses.
One of them, there was a down 20 or something like that.
Came back and popped him.
Came back and popped him,
man.
Yeah.
Boy, this boy had me shook. Yeah, man. What up, Troy? So, yeah, man. So yeah, man. We
with this
we on the Clippers right now.
Clippers and the Lakers.
Yeah, so we talked about the
Who
Lakers.
Who gonna come out of L.A.?
He said we just talking about who gonna come out of L.A. Shout out to Detroit, just stepped into the building.
My bad.
You good?
First, I got to shout out the guy that goes by many names. I've heard the Claw, Quiet Storm.
That's a freaky ass name.
I heard somebody call him during the playoffs, Michael Jordan.
Right,
because he worked with Kobe.
Right.
And then now it got to be Kawhi Chose, man. That was just a
boy.
dog move, man. Like
sneaky. So
that was just dope, man.
But
How he just
we
put
also
that
shout
together.
out Jerry West
because
Jerry West
Jerry the man.
is cold with it.
But we was talking about the Clippers. We just talking about both of them roster wise. So we was on the Lakers. We went to the Clippers.
I like the Clippers roster better. You know, people talking about the starting lineup, but you got to think Lou Williams.
We just talked about Lou. Matter of fact, before you go anywhere, you just missed this question.
My bad.
So Lou Williams, you picking your sixth man. Lou Williams or Jamal Crawford?
Sweet Lou, man.
He said Lou. We both said Jamal. It's tough. You can't go wrong neither way.
I'm just saying, like, I watched this guy. You know, they both got multiple
go-to moves.
They got multiple six-man awards.
Yep.
Both of them can fill it up. They both kind of suspect on defense, but I watched Lou.
They get buckets though.
But consistently get, you know, your 20 points, and then even games of 40 and 50 off the bench, man. Like
Jamal too.
That guy's special.
Jamal too.
No, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the one thing that I would give to Jamal edge, like Hayes said,
I can't go lie.
He's the all-time 4-point shot maker.
Yeah,
and it's pre-flop. This ain't no flop. It's pre-flop, bro.
Yeah,
pre-flop.
That's crazy right there.
You know what I'm saying? But Hayes, like I said, just go back to the Clippers. But you know, so we just want to ask Troy that. So Lou, they lost Gallinari, and I think that was a big key to them.
Yeah.
You know, Tobias had been gone, but they played without him fine. But it's Doc Rivers, bro. You got the Shamet kid, young Shamet, Landry Shamet. He can play. So I do like him. And you know, it's a let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Because they're loaded from both squads are loaded. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who comes together quicker. But I do trust Doc Rivers over damn Frank Vogel. But it doesn't really matter. I think sometimes coaching is overrated. But Doc is going to get some players.
To be honest with you, I don't never look at the coach.
Not NBA.
No. I don't never look at the coach if LeBron's on the team.
That's what I'm saying. That too.
He's the coach pretty much.
I just feel like the Clippers have a more cohesive roster. Like the Lakers, in which a lot of people have been betting on. You're betting on LeBron and you're betting on Anthony Davis to try to show up. But now they try to spin it, we got Boogie, when everybody was just disrespecting Boogie. They said Boogie didn't have a market. So now y'all want to make it like y'all got a big three and count the All-Stars. No, the Lakers, I'm probably sure y'all talked about it. I don't know if y'all went there. But they didn't even have to be that thirsty and try to wait for Kawhi. It's like it was better free agents that you could have had on your team that fits your roster. You feel me? So now you just going out. Now you just trying to make a whole bunch of stuff work.
I ain't mad at him for swinging for the fences.
I mean, you just don't have to though. Like it was.
But
people were saying the whole time though that
if you can get him, get him.
But I'm saying,
I mean, you pretty much you had warning track power with that one.
People said the whole time that he wasn't going to go there. So now I'm like, you miss out. Danny Green, bro, you paying him $15 million. The dude averaged 7 points in the finals. We not about to act like he's a great free agent. Yeah, Rondo,
he fits that Laker roster.
He fits that, but I'm saying the
mean,
type of money he's
like,
making. I'm not paying him $15 million.
He does have one of those records in the finals though, with what 3-pointers or something.
That's
what
one. I'm not mad.
He averaged 7 points in this past finals. He
had
had one good game, and we want to act like. That's like the big free agent. That's pretty much the big free agent that you got.
I'm not acting like it is a big free agent. What I'm saying is that fits that team.
I'm not gonna shade him on that though. That one big game
it fits the team. I'm saying like
that one big game was a big game.
Season? Was he? What he do for Toronto this past regular season?
Like I said, I don't know. But what I'm telling you is that he fits a LeBron team. It's a way different shot.
He fits the team. Okay, so then we have.
You got a Westbrook jersey on.
Oh, we on the way there.
So it's just my question with the Lakers. How do we make it work? Once again, you're doing the same thing where you look at the Clippers. They've built consistency. They have guys that you know are going to be there for the next 3-4 years. They're all in their prime. And now with the Lakers, you got a lot of these one-year contracts that you think is just going to work. JaVale, Boogie, KCP. I don't know how he keep getting paid. You got him. Jared Dudley. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
it's so this.
If it works, more power to it. But you basically putting Bron back in the whole him and Kyrie thing. We both got to go for 50 and 60. We both got to combine for 60 to 70 points.
So like I said, what's up, Big Freaky 2, stepping in the building? I would lean towards the Clippers as a better roster for sure. Mm-hmm. But all I'm saying is that they didn't like totally whiff with that. You know what I'm saying? With everything else. Because I think Quinn Cook off the bench is straight. You know what I'm saying?
He scored 9 points in the finals for Golden State. He had one good game. I'm just saying, like,
what are you asking him to do, Troy?
What I'm asking is this: like, we have.
You talking about 9 points? That's great off the bench.
I'm saying in one game. So let's be realistic. A lot of times, what we do is it's like anyone who goes to the Yankees or anyone who ends up getting recruited by Michigan football. Suddenly, we want to make them a good player. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing. What I'm saying is, Bron is still going to be back in the same predicament that he's always been in, where he has to be superhuman to win the finals, and now he's about to be 35. You get what I'm saying? So the problem now is, like, we just watched the finals, right, with Kawhi. Yeah, he was getting his 26 and 27, but he had guys that picked it up for him. I'm not seeing that. I'm saying you banking on Anthony Davis, get your 30 and 40, but who's going to support you guys? So, Troy,
last year you would have said Norman Powell would have balled.
He didn't ball out in the finals.
I'm saying in playoffs. I'm talking about their reign to the title. He was a key. Van Fleet was key. So you knew Van Fleet
Danny
was
Green was key.
No, I'm saying you
Hold
need
on,
players
actually,
like
yes
that.
or no?
You
did
need
you
players like
know
that.
Van Fleet was going to be sweet last year?
He was good last year.
Yes,
no, I'm saying
or
last
no.
year. No, last year he was in that 6-man conversation for last year.
Before last year
he was in that 6-man conversation.
You're saying that you knew Van Fleet was going to be key like that in the finals. No, shit happens. That's what I'm saying.
So who is the shit happens for this team?
I don't know.
I'm saying it's a lot of washed guys.
You or nobody in their
and now we
praying for
Corver. Now we praying for Corver at 40 to come.
All I'm saying is nobody in their right mind would have said, "Oh, Van Fleet gonna go in the motherfucker damn near get Finals MVP." Nobody. So what I'm saying is people step up.
So you saying these two teams are clear cut the favorites? Because I think it's just the Clippers.
It's Lakers.
I think it's Clippers, and then I don't see the Lakers in there. I see them as a top 4 seed.
You've been hating on the Lakers for a long time, which is fine.
No, but I said the whole time
from the jump. Exactly. That's what I said. You're consistent.
Time.
So I don't know if he just doesn't like Brown or what, and that's fine with me.
It's not that. I just feel like it's outdated to do the whole let's just get all the stars and win. Like, you sort of
outdated to get all the stars and win.
What I'm saying is,
how's that
follow
outdated?
me. Let me put it together.
I don't know what he's
Golden State had KD. You get what I'm saying?
Put it together.
So Steph ain't a star now? You just say the top 5?
Put it together. Let them put it together, please.
What I'm saying is they would have won.
Golden State would have swept these niggas this year.
For sure.
But
what I'm saying with
Kawhi or not, Kawhi 50, 60, 70.
All stars.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you tripping. It ain't never outdated to get all stars. That's the NBA.
This is the NBA. This is what you want.
So I'm just saying
it might be outdated in the NFL to get all the stars.
I'm saying that might be outdated. I'm just saying though, as good as Bron is,
Rams.
I'm just saying
Super Bowl.
As good as Bron is, that they really have to be this thirsty and let this guy just hold them hostage like that.
Yes.
Like they played them, dog. Yes. They didn't have to.
No,
do that.
It wasn't just.
He played them. They
it wasn't just the Lakers. He held hostage 9 teams.
What I'm saying is
9 teams. Nobody could do anything.
Well, imagine how on edge Toronto was.
No, but what I'm saying, this is knowing that KD wasn't going back to Golden State. If KD is back in Golden State, I'm like, yeah, get him. The league was balanced now. You didn't have to just wait on this guy. And he been saying the whole time he didn't want to play in LA. They let themselves get played, man. And now they're not the favorites.
He said he didn't want to play in LA.
I'm talking about he said a lot of times he wasn't going to play for the Lakers. Reports was indicating that he didn't want to play with LeBron. He was secretly trying to recruit KD to play with him. And then shout out to Chris Broussard. You suck. Because you've been saying the whole time, bro. It's 99%. You cats don't know anything that you talking about. Y'all had no intel. If it doesn't come from Adrian Wojnarowski, I don't want to hear nothing from you cats.
All they do is they got some
guessing.
phone numbers. Yeah. And they text around and try to fish.
They hear from his roll-up man, his weed man.
What it do, baby? That's why he didn't know what he's doing. He's rolling up. That's why he knew, because he got a roll-up man. He didn't know what he was doing. He was like, I gotta concentrate, nigga.
He like, man, don't talk to me right now.
Yeah, I'm rolling up, cuz.
I'm putting this blunt.
Hey,
together.
shout out to Kawhi, man, for keeping this circle so tight,
That's
man.
love.
In this day
That's
and
so
age,
love.
how so much stuff
That's so
leak
love.
out. At one
love.
point during the week, everybody confirmed the Clippers are out.
Yeah, right.
Everybody
Out,
confirmed
bro.
that.
That shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
it's just
I was like, hell yeah. I mean, if they was out, I ain't think he was going
What
back to Toronto.
Chris
So I'm
right.
like, okay.
It's going to the Lakers.
It's the
but
Lakers
but shout
to
out
lose.
to shout out to them
He
for
said the
keeping their
Clippers
circle
are out of
close.
it. Drake was talking about giving him a piece of OVO. I'm like, bro, you terrible, bro.
Come on, Chris.
Come on,
Yeah,
Chris
dog.
Broussard.
Yeah, niggas be tripping, man. But shout out to Kawhi though. That's gonna be like I said. What we
That
did
shit gonna
start.
be live,
well,
though.
that's what I'm
No,
going.
the
to. Let me
league
pass
is
it
gonna
off.
be great.
That's what we was just talking about before we even started.
I'm happy for the league.
NBA is fantastic, bro.
Let
Best
me,
league ever.
Barring
great
all them
space.
weak ass injuries, man. I hope niggas don't get hurt.
Yeah, please stay healthy.
Let me,
this year. God pray for healthy.
Let me
healthy
give y'all a little
teams this
something
year.
right here, man. This
Healthy
is
teams.
All Stars changing teams last month. So these niggas was on a different team. These are All Stars. They're now on different teams. Jimmy Butler, DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Paul George, Al Horford, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, D'Angelo Russell, and Kemba Walker. These niggas were all All Stars this year, and now
different
this year
teams.
they're on different teams.
The other one.
This
that
been
was,
the craziest
The other one was,
free
the
agent
other one
That's
was crazy. Did I put in the
insane.
group
Which one?
the MVPs, the Finals MVP. The last 7 Final MVPs. None of them
went to-
play for the team that they won the Finals MVP.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, that's like NBA fantastic, man. Always changing up, always keep you fresh, always keep you new. Motherfuckers tune into Summer League. I know I was just watching the game.
Oh, yeah, I was
You know what I'm
watching
saying?
Oh yeah.
You
And people
tuned in
sleeping
Summer
on
League.
my because people was trying to disrespect my guy. I've been watching his highlights all week. My
RJ
favorite
Barrett?
player. Nah.
Oh, is that was that your guy?
No, that's
'Cause
not
he
my
came out
guy.
with the 4 for 19.
Nah. I'm talking about just all stars in general.
First game, real.
You know, a lot of people they
Hey,
The
don't
one that got the earthquake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 for 19, and he ain't
No, he
even
was
finished.
he was shook.
See what you did there. See what you did there.
stupid.
Nigga was
But
shook, man.
I'm just talking about.
I'm sorry.
You know, because we had our thing last week that we talked about. A lot of people are ready to kill the dynasty off.
Yeah.
I feel like my son, D'Angelo Russell, is going to show out in that system. He can ball.
Is he going to play there, though?
He's going
Or
to
is
play.
he trade bait?
No,
He's
he play off
trade-
the rip.
What I'm saying
he got to
is
play
he's
now
an
until Clay
asset,
come back.
But I really think
So he gonna start the
can
season
show
there?
out. I think he's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
that point guard.
Yeah,
They're going to do
yeah.
a 3-guard
I thought they was about to get rid
offense.
of that
It's
nigga
gonna
for
be fun.
Russ.
PG.
Like, let go.
Point guard. He's shoot guard.
He plays point guard. He played point guard at Brooklyn.
But
You
he
think
won.
you think
he
they're gonna
won
let
it.
him
He
bring the
averaged
ball
21
up?
and 7
You saying you
assists.
think they're gonna let him bring the ball up over Steph?
No,
No,
want
they
Steph
said
off
he
the
liked.
ball.
No, they
like
said
Steph
he.
off the
They
ball.
said he
they will.
liked. He liked playing the two. They
They
said
both,
D'Angelo.
what I'm saying, they both gonna be off.
Yeah,
the,
yeah, he will.
Yeah, Steph likes
and I
playing
put
the
like
two.
that in that
They
situation.
said Angelo liked playing the two too.
And,
So I don't know.
Yeah, he better than
In Golden State's offense,
big.
everybody's
How
bringing
big
the
is
ball
he?
up though.
He's 6'5". People sleep on that.
Yeah, no, D'Angelo got
He's
some size. He do got some
6'5",
size
and then
on him.
he doesn't score off athleticism, so he just gets buckets.
No, he can hoop.
No, he can really hoop.
He can hoop.
And
He
he
can.
can pass his ass off. Like
Hey,
he's gonna fit well
We'll
in
see.
that system.
No, I think he'll be fine.
Hey,
I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna win 50
bring
games.
that bitch
man.
up 70% of the
That's
time.
what I
They
just
got
said.
damn
In their
way.
offense,
So now you
everybody
got-
brings the
I
ball
mean, it
up.
works though, because that nigga
Everybody
do it.
brings the ball
And
up.
both of them was good, and both of them are good in catch and shoot. So now you got both of them on the wings.
it's
When
nothing-
Clay get back, it's gonna get dangerous.
Now it's 50 games.
50 games.
Bet.
I
What
would
was the
want to.
bet?
It was
I
over.
got the liquor.
It was over under 50.
Oh, that's what it
For
was.
the Warriors?
Yeah.
I said under. Yeah, give me my.
He said under, and he said
I said
under.
Give me some Henny.
Yeah.
I got the Henny on it.
So when they mess around and be that 6 seed and playing the Lakers in their first round, you know, and they knock your boys out, you know, it's all
His
good.
boy hate LeBron. Jesus Christ.
No, I don't like him.
I don't
No,
like the
I
Lakers.
respect him, man. I respect bro.
I just like him, but I respect him.
No,
I
really.
respect.
No,
I
the
That's how I
league is
feel
lit,
about
man.
Kobe.
2K is about to be nice, man. You
That's how
can
I
pick
feel
a lot
about
of
Kobe.
teams in
Man,
2K.
fuck, all right. You
2K
know
is
what? I'm
about
not
to
even
be
gonna
lit.
diss 2K right now, but
They might,
2K19
this might
was
make
terrible.
them step it up though, man.
Yeah, hope so, dog. Because 2K19 was
That
terrible.
that
Shout out to Madden though. We about to finish our last season. I'll be in the playoffs. Hey Vegas, you out of there? Popped his ass last night. I had to retire his in 2019.
Vegas.
You out of there, brother?
Hey, I was just looking at rumor the other day, nigga.
Nah.
I ain't go in though.
He said, "Don't." My guy said, "Don't sleep on Houston," and that's a possible Westbrook landed spot.
That would be the silliest
Hey,
shit
that's
I've
a
ever
phone
seen.
call or something?
No, why would that be silly?
Something just came in my
You
ear.
like all three of them?
It was like tingly. I like that.
You like Westbrook and Houston? I don't think.
No, I haven't. But if he gets to Detroit, like,
no, hold on, stay with Houston.
My bad.
Yeah, stay with
because
Houston.
I want to go to Detroit.
Yeah. What would be the? I don't see the
I don't
issue.
like
balls,
it.
not enough
There's
balls.
no reason.
Not enough balls.
Especially if Chris Paul
mean,
gonna be there, unless you
not
swapping
ball.
him for Chris
Didn't
Paul.
they
Paul.
play together and get to a finals
Not with
with
Chris
even
Paul.
more people who needed the ball?
No.
With Durant and Ibaka?
Durant can catch and shoot.
The perfect-
Ibaka definitely catch and shoot.
Okay,
Chris
but
Paul,
if he had to catch and shoot, somebody had to pass him the ball.
What I'm saying is, dog, three ball dominant players. I don't like it.
No, Chris Paul got to get out of there.
That's
if
what I'm
Westbrook
saying.
is
That's
coming
not,
in there.
and that's not what I'm hearing. That's what's fucking me up. Every
gotta
time
get
when
out
I
of
saw
there.
it, I was like,
Westbrook
Chris
and
Paul,
Harden, I like.
Yes.
Westbrook, Harden, and Paul.
No, Chris Paul got to be out of
Hell
there.
no.
What people forget
Chris Paul
is
got to get out of there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Before
about to
Detroit,
stop.
I'm gonna
Hey,
swing to
time
Detroit.
out.
I'm gonna
Hey,
swing to
no,
Detroit.
time out. This nigga gonna quit talking to us with these shades on.
Smooth ass Troy. He had him off for a second. Oh, he
gotta
took
take
him
his
off.
shades
He took him on, cuz.
It was kind of dark in here. I'm like, why is it so
Hey,
dark?
so
Coming
look,
from the sick.
look,
I wear my
I'm gonna swing at
sunglasses.
Detroit, but what I'm saying is every one of them. That's what fucked me up, Hayes. I was like, okay, then they getting CP3 out of there. All of them saying all three of them together. That don't fit to me.
Nah, I
That,
don't like. I don't like. But how can they afford all that?
I don't know. 'Cause that's a
You
lot of
go
bread
over.
too.
You as long as the salaries match, and they probably paying over the luxury tax. It don't
I
matter.
wonder who they would try to
NBA
give up because I didn't
players
see
are
that, but
winning.
I know I didn't see what they was trying to give up.
If
Now,
they trying to give up Eric Gordon, they probably have to give up him. He's making $20 million,
Yeah, he
and
can
they
make
have
some
to probably
bread, yep.
give up. It's gonna fuck their team up.
It's gonna
PJ
fuck their
Tucker
squad
too.
up. Yeah,
They had to give up
see,
PJ Tucker too.
Yeah, not if you keeping CP3. This shit. That's why I said no Houston.
I need PJ still there.
So
Yeah, he was hitting them corner threes.
So listen, Houston, shout out, whatever.
But what I was saying with
Let's bring
just
it home.
touching on it right quick. What I was saying is people forget that James Harden was their point guard in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
when
Oh,
they
you talking
was
about when
with
they went to the
OKC.
Heat? Yeah.
So
Right. That's
Russ
right.
was able
No,
to
they're
thrive
fine.
off
They're
ball.
fine.
And
That's.
they
I
can
swear
play
to God,
together.
I agree with that. But everyone I saw was them keeping Chris.
No,
And I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking
For
sense.
real, he about to be 35.
Don't
Who
make no
want
sense.
that?
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
making the second most in the league
Right,
this year.
so
behind
OKC
Steph
ain't
Curry.
taking that.
I thought they was shipping that
Oh,
nigga. 'Cause
no.
they was talking about they was
OKC
Okay,
not
he ain't
taking
taking
that.
that shit.
Unless
Why
they
would I
gonna
take that?
buy him out, but
Yeah,
that's
I
too
would-
much money.
Yeah, I
Even if you stretch him across
they
your
just got
contract.
one nigga there. That, I mean, fuck, who else you paid? OKC, you ain't paying nobody else.
OKC don't want no CP3.
Nah, they got smart management. You don't keep your job doing stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that would be silly. So let's bring it home to Detroit. Now let me tell you,
Please make
the
that
one
happen.
the one I heard that I said, and I put it in the sports show, I said, dog, if Ed Stefanski pulls this shit off, I know
That's
he a
the
part.
GM?
He like a special advisor, some shit.
Oh,
He does
okay.
them. He's doing the moves. Like I saw Markieff Morris taking a picture with him, not with Tom Gores or nobody. He was with Ed Stefanski, nigga.
Yeah, I see
So-
he's been recruiting Russ, trying to get Russ
right.
to go there.
Hey,
So-
Fonny, I know you watching. That's like Dave Dombrowski at our when we was in Canada.
Yeah, dog.
That nigga made all the moves, but ain't had no title.
Right. So like you like
Got
that's,
titles in Boston. Ain't that a bitch?
So that's what I'm saying, man. Oh yeah, call in if you want to get in 248-838-3661, or you can text. I mean, you can mention us on Facebook. Troy following the Facebook messages, man. Look, man, if he pulls off this, it was Reggie Jackson and Langston the Poet Galloway, and like 2 firsts.
Bet.
They can get in that ballpark.
Bro, do you know how quick I would have pushed the fucking send button on that if I was the
Hold on,
fucking
and we still
Pistons?
keep drumming?
But it comes down
And
to
you keep Luke, and you keep Saku.
get
Nigga,
rid of Drummond. I don't
of-
even want that.
No, if that was,
what I'm
now
saying.
listen, I was about to go to the next one. Now I
Right.
saw one, Reggie and Drummond. Okay, cool.
Right.
I'm
Right.
cool. Because especially if we get Steven Adams back, I'd take Russ and Steven Adams with Blake and
Man,
D Rose
Steve
off
Adams
the
will
bench.
come here?
I'd take that.
Oh, man.
I'd take that.
That's one of my favorite players. I like that.
He play
nigga.
hard, don't he?
I like that.
Play defense, you know.
I like that. He
They
didn't
said
do
they-
nothing, but I
they-
just like
Yeah.
it.
They say he one of the strongest niggas in the
Oh,
league.
they said he's
though.
the strongest
yeah,
nigga in the league.
Yeah, they said that nigga like a
And we-
sequoia.
Like a
hey,
brick wall.
So
make
what I'm saying is, Russ, all day, I'm down with it. You, even though we paying that money,
No,
Russ,
for sure.
I'm down with it.
I'm down with it. Like, I would love to see him come here, but
That would be top 4.
the thing though is
Easy.
they're going to take
In
care
the
of
East?
him, and they're going to let him.
Top 3 this year.
They're going to let him pick his own destination because I'm also seeing Miami out there as well.
Him and
They
Jimmy.
said he's working
Yeah.
with his agent. So I'm
seen
hearing
that.
stuff Miami. I'm hearing some
Damn,
stuff
that
about
would-
Dallas.
that would put them
I'm
top
hearing
4.
a few teams. Yeah, if he get
Him
there,
and Jimmy?
yeah, and they said
I
something
heard
like
him-
all
I
it
heard
would take is
Miami and us.
all it would take
Damn.
is Dragic,
Bye.
I thought Dragic
Winslow,
was gone.
and just Bam Adebayo.
I
It
thought
would just take
Dragic
them.
was just gone.
I heard it. They
Nah,
also,
they didn't get it. He didn't get included in that.
I heard they
Dallas
also
trade.
Butler
want
thing, okay.
Euro too. I heard. Ain't that the pick from the The pick from
they want Tyler? Yeah, Tyler can.
That's what I
Tyler
heard.
Hero?
Kentucky.
I heard
Nah,
that.
they
in
probably
there.
keep him.
Yeah, they don't
I
wanna
know,
get him
but
up.
that's what I heard. I heard the same thing, but I heard he might be mentioned in there as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, OKC wants to get young.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of picks for that Paul George thing. Did I even talk about that though? Like just the fact that they was able to get Paul George there. I'm like, how do you work that out? Because he has 3 years on his contract, and he's able to force himself there. Like it's crazy. Like
also
they
was
said he
telling
met up
people,
with him
too.
in L.A. and just. I'm like, and Paul George? I was like, what?
Clippers have to be a little cautious as well because we know they have Paul George, we know they got Kawhi, but people are also forgetting that Paul George is coming off a shoulder surgery.
I want to see what
He
And
tweeted
he's- and
he's healthy. He said
and
he
he's
tweeted
going to
he
be
good.
out,
Did
and he's
he?
going to be out the first couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
it's-
tweeted his
it's-
shoulders good.
So,
So
you
he
know,
What
gonna
it
miss-
was
he
the
gonna miss
shooting
training
shoulder?
camp.
We was talking about it earlier. It's shooting
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah, it was his shooting shoulder. And you got to
So-
think that last game he still had 37
and he
between
also got his ass busted
before
too.
but Russ stopped going to him. Russ was on that hating stuff, going to the rim.
Listen, I want to see what they do. Like I said, I still think on defense they like Scotty and Mike.
Top 3 MVP
I think on defense they like
and
Scotty and Mike,
defensive
bro.
player of the year. That's what Paul George just did. Just had the best career.
Yeah.
I mean season
He
of
was
his
hooping.
career.
He did.
You're putting that with Kawhi, like that's definitely the best wing tandem since
Mike, Scotty and Mike.
Nah, we can't disrespect D Wade and LeBron. You know, I
Well,
will give
Brian,
LeBron.
so
They both
Brian
played the wing
forward
defensively,
kind
though.
of, but I see what you're saying.
But I'm saying
I see
just
what
as
you're
far
saying.
as wing, and
Yeah.
then I put Scotty
Yeah,
and
Scotty and Mike.
Mike up there.
Defensively,
But those
yeah,
are the
that's
three.
crazy.
Seeing how they work
defensively,
out.
oh, jeez.
And then, like I said, my guy.
And Pat Bev.
Pat B. That's what I was like. They got locks. They
You
got
knew
clamps.
something was up when he took less money because he said he could have got $50 million from Sacramento, but he took less money to be with the Clippers.
Nigga, Sacramento, Clippers.
So I'm saying he still took
Clippers,
$10
nigga.
million. Like how many
It's-
people turning down
it's-
that
it's-
bag?
Man, Sacramento.
It was
ain't
as
worth
if
that
he
10.
knew some shit was about to
That's
go
what
down.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
wait,
was
hold
as
on.
if-
Who does that?
But the thing,
Because I remember he was on some show and he was getting interviewed. He was like, "Yeah, I just
He was
took
on ESPN.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Sports Center.
hey,
he
shout
was
out,
just real.
shout out to Mikey Moore back in the day. One of the niggas used to play for the Pistons. I know y'all remember
With the
Mikey.
braids. I remember that
Mike,
dude.
we used to
Yeah,
kick
Mike-
it with
Wow.
him. Listen, we used to kick it with him all the
Yeah,
time.
Mikey
When I'm
got
telling
it.
you about Idle Time, Troy, I'm talking about all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mikey. He was like, dog, we used to always be like,
That's
Mike,
why I hate tequila
the-
today.
Mikey, fuck you up with that 1,800 shots off the top. Anyway,
Hey,
so
dog, you about to take this
hey,
shot.
get your 2 shots. Don't leave the booth till you take your 2 shots of your brew. Damn, Mikey. So, but anyway, we used to act, have questions about him. He in the league, you know what I'm saying? Questions. Utah got to be the shittiest city, right? Hell, fuck no. Utah the shit. Shittiest city, most boringest bullshit. Sacramento. Swear to God. Swear to God. Sacramento, dog. That tip, you LA, Sacramento, 10 million. I'm straight. And I know I'm going to be with a squad. You don't know what you're getting in Sacramento. That's like motherfucking box of chocolates, Forrest Gump. They might be okay one year. They played solid. It looked like they a vet away from doing a little something. Then they changed their coach. Like, what are you doing, Vladdy?
That
Shit.
West is just
So-
so stacked now, man. Like,
So
definitely
but-
OKC is
but
off
real,
the playoffs.
Real,
Like,
real. Back to you though. The
Okay,
situation
season's
with
done.
the situation with Russ coming to the Pistons.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I just think we need some star power like that. I mean, nothing against Blake.
It's crazy, dog. Think about
I
this.
just think, man, listen.
I just love
That
to see them
nigga's-
in the East. They
that
can
nigga's a
possibly
bona
go to the
fide.
finals.
That nigga's
Oh,
a
no, no,
winner
no.
too. That nigga ain't won no chips or nothing, but that nigga's a winner.
So,
Like,
so
he
what?
give you a winning effort.
So
every
this,
night.
this
He's
the
one of
thing.
those no, yes players. Because
all
like
day, all day.
even when I
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
them that game that
God
they
damn, fuck, good
like
shit.
even that game that they lost that Dame went for 50. Like Russ was started off, he was shooting terrible. Then he had a streak when he went crazy. Came back and the team took the lead.
Yeah.
Then at the end,
Dame.
he started missing the shots
Missing
again,
shots, and
going
Dame
away
started
from
going-
Paul George. After
Dame
you just
started
seen him
going-
go up,
So
and it's just like you can't get that perfect
always-
balance.
And it's just crazy because it's so frustrating because those are not anything to do with your basketball talent. That's your IQ.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, I know they're telling you you're
And it's
fooling,
about to
right?
be year 13. So
Yeah,
when
like
do
that's
you
what I'm
like
saying.
put
Like
it
when
together,
do you put
bro?
it together? Like, bro, it's a
man.
thought. It should be tough. But I tell you like this: I take them over here. You come over into the West Rush. You'll have an easy time. Ja Wall ain't playing. Kyrie by himself.
You only have to
Name-
deal with Milwaukee
I'm about to say,
and Philly.
and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Detroit-
Toronto's gone.
Wherever
you know what
he
I'm
goes,
saying?
he goes.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll see what
East-
Boston looks like too.
Oh, maybe with
Oh,
Kemba.
dang.
Yeah, with
Boston
Kemba,
will be
yeah.
there.
I like they're gonna
and
be
they're
solid.
gonna have a
I
they're
think
gonna have
they
a
should be
good
solid.
continuity.
I think they should be solid.
Then they
what
picked up
Miami
Ennis.
looks like too.
Not
I'm
without
not big on
Russ.
I'm not big on Jimmy.
If they got
doing
Rhea, Jimmy
that.
by himself,
Jimmy
I
by
don't
himself,
think
they'd be in the
so.
playoffs, but I don't see them.
what
doing
they
it.
look like.
Especially with
'Cause they
losing
lost Josh
Whiteside,
Richardson,
and they
too.
lost Whiteside,
And they lost
So
Josh
I don't-
Richardson.
So yeah, I don't know. I like Jimmy, but I can't see him going. I'm not putting him in that Milwaukee Philly category. But if Russ come here with Blake, hey baby.
Oh, then Indiana, they're going to be stacked too.
Well, you know, Oladipo's still out for a while. They said.
Man,
I just reading that.
As long as he can come back, man.
Yeah,
Vitt was one of my favorite players.
The Pistons need to make this trade.
You got to.
No, they have to.
They have to. They have to because
you can't be in the running for
this
it.
will
like
atone for that draft.
Because
that
in the
they just
NBA,
this will atone for that draft.
Couple drafts, baby.
Because in the NBA, there's situations where you're kind of stuck in on the hamster wheel, and you have to graduate levels. And right now we're on that hamster wheel. If you can graduate to another level, to somewhat skip all that. Do we go for the playoffs and barely get in, or do we try to get that? You don't want to be stuck in that cycle.
You want to be good.
So right now, if you had the opportunity to get out of that level and propel yourself, then you don't know what can happen if you can get out of that level even quicker to maybe you fighting for an Eastern Conference Finals. You don't know. You just see what happened to Toronto. And with the situation, it's just specifically with the Pistons. I don't know why. But I'll give them a puncher's chance of getting there. For some reason, we have the ability as the Pistons to put a weird-ass team together and do that shit. Look at the Bad Boys. I mean, the Bad Boys, they're a weird-ass team.
I put like this.
And then you got Rasheed, Ben, a bunch of fucking misfits.
Peep this.
Nobody wanted them.
Peep
so
this.
if we can get them together, I will give them a puncher's chance. Like I said, you got to master the art of time. It could be the year.
I'm a support Hayes.
But
and the reason why I'm support Hayes is 1989, right? Mm-hmm. Pistons, Bad Boys, killing. 15 years later, 2004, Pistons, Bad Boys 2.
Oh my God.
15 years later. Now we the athletic Bad Boys. We got Russ. Bring Russ.
Bring
Blake,
Russ.
And we got young D-Roll. We got the two most athletic point guards ever in history.
Then we got the African nigga.
A lot of guys.
Yeah, we are.
We got that
Because
African
my thing
nigga
is,
too.
you looking at it like as good as Blake was, we ran him to the ground. He was all NBA. He
Now
picked
he
that
got Russ,
game
though.
ever, and he just went
Now he
40
got
and
Russ,
42 with him giving us his heart and soul.
But
man.
now we got Russ. Now hopefully the Luke Kennard can become a good role shooter. Yeah, I know.
No, but you
Jesus
know what?
Christ.
If you play your cards right, you can do the
We
load
couldn't get
management.
Tyler Hero, man.
Do the load management. Put Blake on a little
Yeah,
load.
put Lake on, especially with Russ.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, man, we get Russ. We
You
shoot
got the
to the top.
African
We shoot
nigga
to
that's
the
ready to
Eastern
jump.
Conference Finals, NBA Finals. Not saying we could beat any of the niggas from the West, but I'm
Right.
saying we are in the consideration for the finals if we get that.
Get Russ and we get out of that hamster wheel.
That's true.
You get out of that 8th seed, or do we go for the lottery or whatnot?
And I
You
think he has
don't
4
want
years
to
left
be in
on
that
his
cycle
contract.
right there.
One something.
Blake
One
has
40.
about 3.
Yeah, it's some bread. It's some bread.
I mean,
we locked if we do it, but hey, why not?
I
bro?
mean, people.
Drummond has 2. He has a player option for next year.
Hey,
So
get
we're
out of
getting
here,
towards
bum.
the end of that.
We'll
You
find
see-
your way out of here.
You see what Russell did in the West
That's
with
what I'm
OKC.
saying.
So if he can get the Pistons,
You got to think about what guard. John Wall hurt again for another year or some shit, right? How long is John Wall out for? Is John Wall playing basketball again?
I don't
that
know,
was my
man.
guy, dog.
they just put that nigga out indefinitely.
Yeah, that nigga just out.
And he signed and got his
he
contract right in time, man.
He Bobby Bonilla the NBA.
Oh, man, he definitely finessed that situation and got his bag.
So speaking on load management and people being injured, let's shift balance over to the earthquake game. And I'm gonna tell you like this: we're speaking on Zion Williamson. When I saw him like in warm-ups, he did a couple of his dunks or whatever. When he took off his jersey, bro, to me,
He look out of shape.
yes.
They was
And he looked way bigger, dog. Like
They were
not
clowning Jay
not
Williams for saying
definition,
that, too.
Not definition. He didn't look defined. You know what I'm saying? And
Because probably
I'm like,
when
bro,
is the last time he's
exactly
been
you
doing
a
a lot of
draft,
appearances.
little appearances.
Everybody
you
wanna
probably didn't
talk
work out
to
like
you.
that. You didn't have to do too many draft workouts. We didn't need to see you work out, bro.
No, I don't even think he did a draft
Right,
workout.
so-
he already knew where he was going.
So like that's a long time without hooping. And so what I'm saying is you come back and you got that jumping ability, but guess what? You jumping. He was 285. He probably was jumping with 297.
What he had like
290.
2-3 dunks in that game.
Yeah, and he was jumping, and he was probably jumping with like
4 dunks, 9 points.
And that's what I'm saying. So, like, he's jumping with a lot of extra weight and didn't look in shape to me. So I'm glad they shut him down for a knee. But what
It
I'm
just
asking you is
sucked
this.
he sold out Summer League.
Oh, my
they
God.
said those tickets was
It
going for
crazy.
like
They
$400.
had people outside.
For
The
real?
scalp tickets was going for $80.
Bro, I went to Summer League last year, watched the Pistons. I was in Vegas last year this time. And me and Sarah got tickets like, You know, it's dope. I will say this. It's dope because you pay for a ticket and you just get in the pavilion. So now you got Cott's Pavilion and you got Thomas Mack. You can just walk back and forth. So it's like going to watch AAU. So you pay one ticket. And you sit wherever the fuck you can find a good seat at.
Right.
With 2 seats, with it was me and Sarah. And so it was a dope situation just to see NBA players in that. So I liked it. But yeah, we got tickets for, I don't know, $38 each. You see what I'm saying?
And they said they was on the resale going for $80.
And that's crazy, bro. Because all y'all not going to be able to get in there. Y'all other niggas going to have to go watch in the Cox. You know what I'm saying? Watch another game.
So now it's about to be a damper on it because he's not playing. I don't think Ja Morant's playing either.
In Summer League? No.
Because he had surgery.
No. They said he wasn't playing. You're right. So
Michael Porter, people was looking forward to seeing him. He strained his knee. Right when they announced that he had no restrictions. So it's like, I want to watch Summer League.
So my question was this, though.
Your Knicks was looking all right before they got.
Looking at the history of our newer athletic fours,
mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go back to the Sean Kemp and the
LJ.
I guess you goes Larry Johnson, but even Larry Johnson, you know, the Blake and thing and even our athletic ones, Derrick Rose, Amari. So like the way that they play, is it almost inevitable? If you're going to play like that you're going to get hurt? Because there's a lot of jumping and landing on them knees.
I would say that because you even forget Chris Webber. Like, look how he played. Pretty much look at Chris Webber when he was with the Warriors. Look at what he was with the Bullets/Wizards.
Wizards, yeah.
And then you look at how he had to just change his
Sacramento
game.
Was a totally
with Sacramento,
different dude.
it was, you know,
he was
fortunately for him, he could just hoop.
He could shoot.
He can pass. But another guy that we had with the Pistons, people forget how athletic he was, McDyess.
McDyess was
Look
crazy.
at him. Those knees go up.
And then he hurt his back too, I think, too. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just something about when you lose
But he was
explosion.
able to still hoop. These new. That's why I said. Now I'm saying let's go to these newer guys. You know, Blake is fighting through. So Blake, but look at Amari. Look at
Blake.
But skilled is Blake. That's what I'm saying. He's skilled.
Amari was good too.
That's why McDyess. That's why McDyess stayed in the league. Yeah, skilled.
Yeah, but I'm saying even Amari, after a while, those he's big three now. He's still age where he could what I'm saying, be a vet on a team. Give you David West.
He working out for y'all guys. He about to say the Lakers.
Yeah,
him and Monte Ellis. He worked out for they both worked out for the Lakers.
Funny shit, man. Somebody brought up an old tweet of Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis looked at a camera and said, they said, it was like on the comparison. The question was, how do you feel about yourself and Dwayne Wade? He was like, oh, shit, the only thing separating me and D Wade is the championships, really. Besides that, making plays on both ends, you know what I'm saying? Defenses playing on both ends of the court. Shit, that's me. All-star, mad buckets. Yeah, I'm like D Wade.
Dog, people forget how
bro.
good he was.
He was pretty good.
Like, I watched the game when he was playing.
Tripping.
You know what though?
I watched the game when he played in Dallas, and he dropped like 38 on Kawhi, and this when Kawhi was being known as like that defensive stopper, and they tried to put him on Monte, and Monte was just cooking them. Shot like 16 for 32.
Monte was one of those.
Got any shot he wanted.
Monte
he
a hood
just couldn't figure it out. I think if he would have been branded
country hooper,
and I think really his destiny should have been like that Lou Will, Jamal Crawford.
That's what
type
he should have
thing.
went for.
But
he would have stayed. He
would have been. He'd still be in the league
He wanted to
today.
be a star, though.
You know, people like for a while, like because Steph was injured a lot.
Oh yeah, both of them. Yeah, you was like,
they was like, who
you want? Yeah, who you want?
What's the name was trying to get him? Milwaukee was trying to trade for Steph. Because they traded Bogut for Monte. And the ownership was just like, we go rock with Steph.
Yeah,
we gonna get through these injuries.
We see something in this. So Monte, don't get it twisted. Like I said, bucket getter and all that.
He was on that We Believe
You ain't no
team
D-Wade,
too.
my nigga.
But back to the Zion thing, though.
Jesus.
My bad. I just wanted to say something right quick. D-Wade. People forget what it's a Deion Waiters. People ask.
Deion the most confident NBA player I ever know in my life.
They said when he was in college.
Deion Waiters.
He said when he was at college at Syracuse, he said, tell the people to call me Kobe Wade. He was a 6 man.
Kobe Wade?
Deion Waiters don't give a fuck, dog.
He was like, call me Kobe Wade.
Crazy,
Deion think he cold as hell, bro.
He do, man. He nice, man.
Yeah. But
hey, who to go to Chicago? Zeke or D Wade?
You said who what? The GOAT? Zeke.
D-Rose.
Zeke.
D-Rose ain't never brought him no shit, though.
I say Zeke.
Say
From-
Zeke.
being
Zeke
from
over Wade.
Chicago.
I say D-Rose.
Hell no.
Not
Okay.
D-Rose.
No, thank you.
No D-Rose.
We're not going to do that.
No D-Rose.
Zeke
It's
is.
Zeke. It's Zeke. Ooh. Damn. I mean,
It's
now,
Zeke,
I
bro.
mean, it's Zeke to me.
Come on, let's be honest,
It just
man.
popped in my phone.
Wade nice, though, but for real, like, and people hate when I say this, but LeBron James is the best player in Miami Heat history. He has 2 MVPs there, 2 Finals MVPs. Like,
No doubt.
that was probably, like, the best, like, most efficient LeBron. He shot, like, 60% for the season. Almost shot, like, 50% from 3. Like, nah.
No doubt. But I will say this. I think Zeke, because his accomplishments, I don't. It is the GOAT of Chicago. But I will say this: if I was starting a team, I'm picking D-Wade before I pick Zeke. And I love Zeke.
Think about it, it
I
might
love
be
Zeke.
D-Wade. Because
I
Wade
love
is probably the 3rd best shooting guard of
No,
all
yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying.
No, they both up there because Zeke
No,
is either
Zeke's
2 or
about top.
3.
Yeah, he
It's,
up there
it's between
point
him and
guard.
Steph for 2
Yeah,
or
yeah,
3.
point guard,
So they
but-
both top 3 in their position.
Yeah. But it's close.
I
It's
like
close.
Zeke.
But I like Zeke. That's what I'm saying. I was close, but I like Zeke. But go ahead, Hayes. Back to what Zion. What you about to say about that clown?
Yeah, was
Then why he got to be a clown? The clown is RJ.
Clown.
Come
Oh,
on,
you're
man. We
right.
got to
My
touch
bad,
on
my
that,
bad,
man.
my
The
bad.
clown is RJ.
My bad.
Get off
my
my
bad.
guy, RJ.
My thing is,
That's
I'm
Hayes'
rooting
boy.
for him, bro.
Get
But
off my God,
four
man.
for 19.
does that mean no feel for the game? Like going 4 for
He
19,
felt the
bro?
tremors in the crowd.
Hey, keep it
Oh,
saying
he was shook.
Back to Zion before you.
I think your shot. My bad. Touch on
touch
Zion.
on Zion. then we gonna go to your boy. Touch on Zion, then we can talk about your boy. That fucking hogging ass nigga.
He
Go
felt
ahead.
the tremors.
He
man.
shot
Go ahead,
19
Hayes.
shots, bro.
What about Zion,
With
cuz?
Alonzo Trier and Mitchell Robinson on his team.
This nigga Zion, man.
Hey, Trier gonna be straight.
He was
is.
bigger than LeBron coming out of high school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
LeBron's 240.
Way bigger.
Right.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Nah,
Brown was
right.
like 230.
Way
240.
bigger.
Yeah.
And he was bigger than a lot of people in college. But you can't hold all that weight.
Oh.
You gotta at least put that stuff to trim it on up
Yeah.
and be
You gotta do
muscular
some
and
P90X.
you gotta
Saturday.
No weights.
you gotta be on some
Do our
cross
body
with,
training.
with
Yeah, we
that
don't
type
need
of
no
body.
weights. I'm
Yeah,
strong
do
as
our
hell.
body
I need no
Yeah,
weights.
you gotta be on some CrossFit type shit.
Yeah,
Do
you
You
what
know
gotta
what I'm
Herschel
saying?
Walker did, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
Herschel
yeah.
Walker was
Trim down.
doing,
Yeah.
the ballet.
He just gotta do that.
That
yeah.
need to be
Body
the
weight
workout
shit,
for
bro.
him, and he need to be solid and slim solid because
calisthenics,
his body style is already there.
He's strong enough.
But you
He's
don't
strong
need-
as an ox just
Yeah,
because.
just
country strong.
because.
The country
He
strong.
need to be
nigga.
like on some or even like you said, country strong, Ben Wallace type shit.
Yeah, Ben Wallace
You know what I'm
is strong,
saying?
though.
On that
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
of,
he
but
shredded up.
But like you
Nasty.
said, when you seen him warming up, you're just like, Dad, is this nigga really eating gumbo
Yeah,
like
dog,
that?
that nigga big as hell, bro.
Like, he
I
is-
think
he
he
does-
just haven't had the opportunity to work out.
Yeah,
Ain't
he ain't
no
been
telling
working
how
out.
many,
I don't think so neither.
how
I
many
think
Crawfish.
with all this
meet
being
and
said,
greets he's done.
With all this being said, I think he's gonna be fine after
Oh,
training
yeah,
camp.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
he gonna be
We're not trying
The
to.
nigga's gonna drop
We're not
like
trying
20
to
just
exaggerate.
off.
Yeah, we're not
running
trying to
every day.
exaggerate. I'm just saying, though.
He just need to
what
get
I'm
to like
saying is,
270.
Like, what I'm saying
They need to
is,
address it right now.
So,
is
so
what
my,
you're saying.
yeah. So, and then
Yeah.
the other thing is this:
That's
when
a
he
good
came,
time.
when
He
he
ain't
came
hooping.
in, we had like a week of training camp before we went to summer
Summer
league.
league, yeah.
So when I saw that, then, oh, you're not playing, bro, into the middle of summer league. You gotta get in shape first, bro. Yeah, I'm not about to let you do that. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
out
You're
there and
not in
hurt
shape.
yourself.
Yep, you're not in
Right.
shape.
Especially
Like
the
you
way
did.
he play all those dunks and
Yeah,
and
I'm not letting
explosions.
And
play like that,
and he
bro.
can't play different.
Yeah,
And like he
no,
got a
that's his
stroke
game.
or something
That's
to
his game. You
just
see
chill.
what he did to Kevin Knox?
Man.
Give me the fucking ball. And Kevin Knox is literally probably about 6'9", 6'10", probably about 220. No, is Kevin Knox bigger than that?
He bigger than that.
Exactly. He made that nigga look like a rag doll.
Dog.
Give me the motherfucking
I
ball.
seen him do it. I'm like, oh, why you do that, little young
Yeah.
nigga? And I'm like, hold on, nigga, that's not.
No, he showed the flashes. Then you also see like some of the shortcomings. He tried to do that wind up, and Mitchell Robinson
Slow shit.
was able to block it.
Yeah.
And the people shading Kevin Knox, he really played better than Zion that whole game.
Oh,
Kevin
yeah,
Knox
Kevin
balled
Knox
out.
Oh, the
He
Knicks
played-
was balling.
he
That one
balled.
cat took over.
Knox
Kevin
can
Knox,
hoop.
Frank Jackson took over.
Kevin Knox balled out that game.
Kevin Knox is
balled out.
more skilled. You can hate me or whatever. Kevin Knox is more skilled than Zion
Oh,
Williamson.
fuck
Yeah.
it. So.
He's more
Shit.
skilled. ball
RJ
player.
might be more skilled.
No,
than the
yeah.
nigga.
Hey, back to this nigga. Since y'all
That
keep bringing
nigga just a
this nigga
freak
up.
of nature. It's just like
You talking about RJ Barrett?
talking about Zion.
No.
he's
Oh,
just a freak.
so-
like what the?
I don't want to judge players off one game though, but like I'm saying, that shooting shit.
You know what it is?
Because who was it? Oh, I don't think he was here with
That
us
nigga
that
shoot
week.
just like
but
Brian
like
used to
Shane
shoot.
and
Donovan.
we was talking about like, all right, he's supposed to be going to college this year. He reclassified.
Yeah,
You want to
reclassified.
give him the benefit.
But
of
he
the
was
doubt.
older. So he reclassified, but he was older too.
Same
You
with
know
like
what I'm
Marvin
saying?
Bagley.
Yeah, he was
So it's
older.
more so, it looked like they jumped into
I
their
like
right
that
grade.
nigga.
grade.
I
They
like
came back to
Marvin
their right
Bagley.
grade.
I love Marvin
I
Bagley
like that
too.
nigga.
So
He's
they
still in
came
sack
back to
town?
their right grade.
Yep.
What?
That's easy.
Oh.
Getting the call. So yeah, man. So like you said, he jumped to his right. But I agree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You stay because you
saying
see
you
him
ain't
one
like
more
that
year.
shooting?
Man, 4 for 19, bro. This has become a going thing, bro.
Oh, we on RJ now.
Yeah,
We on
RJ.
RJ. Oh.
RJ. 4 for 19, 4 for 18, whatever you did, bro.
You know what? I ain't even see it, so I'm gonna stay out.
Listen, bro.
I'm not gonna say that, but like you really get in your head that everywhere you go, like, and that's why Kobe my guy.
19
but
shots,
he
bro,
messes
in
up
summer
people's game, like, cause people don't realize how good he is. He's a bad shot maker.
That's what we just.
That's
talking
what
about.
Kobe is.
Same thing we just talking about with
So
Jamal and Lou Williams.
Yeah, but
tough
like
shot makers,
Kobe,
nigga.
like, and people
I was
forget.
just in the game today. Nigga got the ball on a fast break. We recovered on D. He just shoots
It's the dumbest.
a fadeaway 3 in transition. I'm like, oh shit, that's
We
a
living
bad,
with that.
That's a bad
We
shot.
living with that.
Nah, he was feeling good.
Hey, we living with
And
that.
one in.
Swap.
His boy, like, the guy on his team, like, see, that was a good shot, big dog. I'm like, no, that was a bad shot. He just made
Fucking terrible shot,
it. He just
nigga.
made it.
But what I'm saying, when
All
you
good,
see-
whatever. 3
you
points for
see
sure.
guys like Kobe,
That's crazy.
they
People be thinking that,
practice
though.
those shots.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
They do.
They-
Steph do, too.
They
That's why he
practice
be making that
bad
crazy
shots.
shit.
So I'm
Bad
like,
shot.
to think that you just gonna look at what he doing and think, oh, I can do that. Like,
Nigga been doing
like
it
how
20
he fucked
years
up-
in the league.
Like how
You
he
think you
fucked
just
up
gonna walk
Jason
in and
Tatum
do it.
game. Jason
No.
Tatum now want to take long
See,
twos,
that
bro.
just proves my point. It's summer league. He practicing bad shots.
And he
practicing
was
bad
shook.
shots. And he was shook. Listen, man, every step that he took, he felt tremors, man. Like you said, ain't the buildings connected? They didn't stop the game over there. They didn't feel the
I was
tremors
like,
over
hey,
there.
he was hearing the whistles and shit over there.
Yeah, they stopped the game over there on the other
He
side.
was shooting
but
after a
everywhere
foul
RJ
shot. You know, nigga
stops.
shot, you just do the little.
That nigga RJ just got to prove to me that he ain't
Hey,
a black
man,
hole.
he
look
worked.
like a
Hey,
black hole
side
to me.
note.
He look like a black hole.
This
to
made
me.
me sad, y'all. This made me sad. But it made me, like, think about a few teams that's here. And I was like, we just need to go to the next level with our shit. And just, like, you know, it'd be like, I'm talking about high school football 1 second.
Yep.
It'd just be a lot of extra shit in Michigan. But top 10 high school football state rankings.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let's try to guess. Let's get some guess. Let's go try to guess. You got it.
No
Troy,
particular
where you go?
order, just give your
all right, all right.
guys.
Just get you go guess one. I guess one. He guess one. We'll see
What?
where they at.
For high school
Top
football?
10 state rankings. High school
As
top
in
football.
the
10?
state.
Oh,
Name a state. You ain't got to get. We're
wait,
just
you
trying to
said
guess the top
a
10.
state or just
A whole state.
for Michigan?
No,
No.
if that's one of your guesses, you think they in the top
Out of
10?
the, out of the
No
50,
one-
out of the 50 states, what
In
is
America,
the top 10?
top 10 in high school football.
high school
It's
That's
no
football.
team for Michigan in there.
No,
No,
this
no.
whole state.
No, the
State.
whole
Oh,
state.
Oh, okay,
State
I'm
as a
getting
whole.
confused. My bad.
State as a whole.
Oh, shout out to Cuzzo, West Bloomfield in there.
No.
the
So
state as a whole.
Is it Ohio? Is it
Michigan, Ohio,
Minnesota?
Texas.
Is North Dakota in the top
all right,
10?
I'm tripping. I think
is
you're
it,
thinking high school.
is
For,
it
high
Alaska
school.
in the top
sponsored
10?
to you by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Shout out to my
That-
crown
that
right
crown
now.
rule.
Under the crown.
Smooth.
West Bloomfield tough, though.
No, I thought you were just talking about high school.
They got to put up. They got to go over the hump. They've been tough for a minute.
So you're talking about top 10 for college.
right now,
High
school.
Right now,
Top-
shout out to B.
the
Smith,
top
man,
10 states.
he
Do you
just
think
joined
North
it.
Dakota's in the top 10?
You're right.
Oh,
Just
no.
just
Do you
pick
think
one. Just pick one.
Wyoming's
We're
in the
gonna go
top
around.
10?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
Where they
that's
at?
definitely one.
Louisiana.
Number one, probably.
Nah.
All right, we're gonna see.
6.
Okay. Hey, you wanna go first?
They got
You
the
go.
Texas
most
number
pros.
one.
Texas. He got Texas.
3.
Woo!
Fuck me
Cali
up.
is one.
Hold on, nigga. Damn, this my
my
turn,
bad.
nigga.
I already know who the other.
I gotta go Florida. I gotta go
Yeah, I was about
Florida.
to say that.
Florida's number 1.
Yeah, I gotta
Florida
go
number one?
Florida.
Okay.
Cali, what, 2?
Cali 2.
Cali.
How
So
over
wait a minute,
Louisiana?
Florida. Wait,
Louisiana
who's
has
number
the
3?
most pros.
Who was number 3?
Texas. Somebody
So-
said Texas.
I
Yeah,
said
so we
Texas.
went Florida,
Cali.
Cali, Texas.
Texas.
We looking for number 4? Hold on.
4 and 5.
All right.
Because remember, Louisiana's 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Georgia.
4.
Ooh, I wasn't thinking Georgia. I was
Georgia's
going
4.
a little bit further east and gonna say. I was gonna try to freak a motherfucker say Virginia.
Not on there.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I
Why
thought
I put
DMV might
laugh
have
out
some.
loud on this.
I think
My
DMV
cousin said Indiana.
Ooh, football. Oh, then
Not
I'm,
on the list.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I
I
gotta
get him
go
on the
right below.
list.
I gotta go right below
Go
us.
ahead.
Ohio.
Number 5.
How is
Yeah,
Ohio
I knew
number
that.
5?
Them niggas got some
no,
power.
they got some
I forgot.
They
They
got
do
some
get a lot of
squads.
those.
They got some squad, big squads.
Virginia got to be in there, right?
No, I just said
Not
that. They
mentioned.
hold me.
They
Damn.
probably close though. But
Philly?
not-
I mean, Pennsylvania. I'm thinking about because they can recruit Penn State.
Who you say?
Recruit a lot of those players.
Oklahoma.
Not mentioned.
Ooh.
They used to go to the real little ball.
Washington? No, hell
Not
no.
mentioned.
Hell no.
Troy just said Pennsylvania.
Yeah, what they?
Yeah,
They
Alabama.
7.
Alabama.
So we
I
missing
thought
number
they
4
were
still?
next.
We missing number 4 still?
Alabama not in there or
Number
Georgia?
8.
We missing number 4. Georgia.
We're not missing number 4. Georgia was
We
4.
missing number 5.
Ohio.
Okay.
Troy did number 6.
Yeah. Who's number 7?
Troy did them too. Pennsylvania.
8.
So we 8-9 right now.
Alabama.
So we
Okay,
need 9,
somebody
we need
did
9
9
and
and
10.
10.
All right. Ooh. Man, we didn't win
9 and 10.
Tennessee.
Nope, that's crazy. No.
I'm gonna come on something wild. Nah, I don't think they.
Mississippi.
I was gonna say Wisconsin,
Nope.
He
no.
went
They
up
get all
north.
them
He went up
linemen.
north. Illinois.
Nope.
Nebraska.
It's gonna be like boom boom. It's gonna fuck y'all up. Nope.
Y'all say Indiana?
Yeah.
North
Cuz I'll
Carolina,
say
North
it.
Carolina, South Carolina.
Yep.
You said
Oh,
boom
yeah,
boom.
hell yeah.
South
He
Carolina,
said-
South
he
Carolina.
said boom,
Shouldn't
boom.
have said boom boom.
Yeah, boom.
South Carolina 9, North
Yeah,
Carolina.
they
10.
close to that. Yeah, that's tough.
Where the fuck y'all think we at? Is my point.
They don't have the top 50?
No, it's top 10.
74.
Is we that bad?
We don't have no talent in Michigan.
Shane was just speaking on it. I don't think it's the
middle of
talent part. I mean, but it's
It
kind of like
damn sure ain't talent.
It
No,
damn
'cause
sure
we
it's
get
not
players.
talent.
We get
Players,
players.
But
We get players.
I think it's the system that Shane was speaking about on the college basketball level. I think it's the same on the college football level. You don't see college football teams from Michigan going to play Texas on TV.
On TV.
We don't have that luxury to get branded like
I'm
that.
gonna tell you
We
like
don't
this.
have that
Let me-
luxury.
let me
We,
tell
like you said,
you.
we got the talent. People leaving the state to go to Ohio and
Playing
Pennsylvania and
these
wherever.
academies.
Let me
stuff.
give.
Yeah.
Let me give
Yeah.
you.
We don't have the luxury for
Let me
that.
give you. Speaking on what backing up Hayes. Let me give you what I was just talking to Ron Bellamy. All right? And we was at QB training last week.
Bill Bellamy.
Ron Bellamy.
How to be a player.
Excuse me, Ron Rice. I'm sorry, not Ron Bellamy, Ron Rice. I apologize, Ron. Ron Rice. You know what I'm saying?
Rice. Okay, yeah.
I was speaking to him, and he was like, man, the difference is, man, he was in Texas. He was working for USA Football at the time, so they was going to meet like people, try to get some things started in Texas and whatnot. And he said he went to the school, man, and the school had 3 football fields, and not 3 football fields, 3 stadiums.
Oh shit.
Okay, some of them with bleachers were smaller than others, but then they had one massive one, right? He was like, man,
That was also Wimbledon shit, huh?
he was like, man, at
Talk
ninth
about
grade, he said at ninth grade, he
Man,
said,
shout out to Coco, man.
oh yeah, she was hooping,
She killing it.
and so he was like, man,
said she
this school right,
know
this
he a
hooping.
nigga.
It was sponsored by Crown Apple. So this school had 9 freshman football teams.
Wow.
What?
He said every boy that goes to school plays football. You know what I'm saying? It's a public school, but everybody goes to that school, they play football. 9 freshman football teams. They'll figure out who's sweet by the time they varsity.
This is a concentration camp.
Man, shout out to my.
9,
We
listen,
will play football.
guys, do you understand what I'm
will.
saying?
Friday Night Tykes. man.
9 freshman football teams at one school, bro. I say, first of all, how big is the fucking school? But what the fuck?
But my guy broke it down.
It funnels to, yeah, the craziest shit I ever heard, bro.
He was telling me
Crazy.
this 'cause,
9,
like,
bro. I'm
you
not
know
making
how
this
like
up. Ron
Cass
Rice.
is our top team in the city. He said he went and played like football in Georgia, and he said his team was only like 4 and 6, and he said his team would have beat the shit out of Cass.
Exactly.
He's like just the fall off.
Exactly.
But it's just crazy though because we send a lot of players from Cass. Like, is it only just the Michigan schools?
No,
'Cause
what-
don't they go
That's
all
your
over?
pipeline.
so-
That's
so-
your pipeline to Cavs.
So-
Cass,
so-
dog.
but-
Nigga, when I was in Cavs playing, I got there too late. I was playing intramural basketball. Intramural. I'm just playing. I'm in 9th grade. I'm just playing on somebody's team because like season over or something. But JV players could play.
Man, 'cause
Yeah,
Varsity couldn't.
varsity.
Well, I say Cass has,
Michigan
like, a
coach
team.
was there.
Okay.
Not well, one of the guys. The nigga told Coach Woodger. Coach Woodger came and called me that night. No, he called. The next day was a Saturday. He called me. He was like, nigga, coach from Michigan said, if you play football anywhere close to how you hoop, you going to Michigan if you want to. Like, that's how they be at that bitch.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
So for sure.
You know, the rest is history. I get kicked out and shit on some dumb shit. But
Because you got recruited by where? Where did you sign to?
the school in Virginia, that I went to, or when
No,
I
the
signed
first
Vanderbilt.
one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
So you smart. I'm playing.
No,
that's a
Smart
dumb school,
ass nigga. No, Vanderbilt's smart ass.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt
That's
is
on
a
Skip
smart-ass
Bayless
school.
ass
Yeah.
nigga right
I know,
there.
man.
Skip Bayless ass with
No, I
the
was just saying I
Vanderbilt.
knew Vanderbilt
I
because
know
you
about
talking
you,
about
boy.
saw your name go across the street.
So-
Yeah, Vanderbilt was.
I think the
was
problem
who I
is
signed
this.
with.
I think the
Then
problem
they
is
fired
this, Troy.
everybody in that bitch.
Going back to what you was talking about, the team was 4-6. They said they blow out Cass.
That's
The
crazy.
reason, but the reason why is because Cass has to play those 3 or 4 games before the PSL season starts out of state to get some run. You may get one other run,
they don't
Macomb,
get no
Dakota.
run here.
You got to find some run. You got to go find some run, whether you play West Bloomfield or go play who won it? Who won it last year? Chippewa Valley. It's about 5 of them.
Or
In
Clarkston. I don't even
in
think they play Clarkston,
Georgia,
do
it's 5 in one area.
It's like 5A, 6A.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
Yeah,
every
it'll be like
game
that.
you balling, so you got to be cold. Another thing too, swear on everything. Once again, now this is a story from when I was working with National Flag Football. Was down there, we was in a meeting, and it was they were talking about the state of youth football. It was a little forum. It was a dude from the Falcons talking, and it was a bunch of us from either organizations or from like YMCAs or stuff like that trying to get flag football started right down there. So we just went in the meeting, right? And is a lady from a Y. She was in Athens. I can't remember the name of the Y in Athens, but it was just a rec program in Athens. She was like, and they were talking about, she was like, and I don't understand like why it's so crazy when the coaches are really just, what are they getting? Like a $6,000 stipend? And so me, I'm like this, like, look, I'm like this, like, yeah, that's about it. 'Cause thinking about probably our coaches, everybody else in there from Georgia was like this. Man, our coach is making 6 figures.
Oh,
yeah.
The high school coaches are making 6 figures. So you think they're not about to try to make a dog-ass team? So everybody's team is good because you feel pressure to be good.
Man, my guy had
It ain't just the normal, I grew up
you
in
like 10K
motherfucking,
doing something small.
I grew up over here on Melrose, so I got to go to Southfield.
Right.
Nah, nigga, we going to get whoever the fuck
Right.
to come to our school. You know what I'm saying? To play football. They building their pro. So
And what-
that's
what-
that's why
and-
we're different.
And not only that,
And
though,
not as good as those
but
guys.
it's literally a culture down there.
Right.
It
Right.
is literally a culture.
They playing tackle at
They-
3 and
they-
4, nigga.
They like you
tackle
said, they
helmets.
They got Friday night
Wobbling
tykes
heads,
with the little
right.
kids. They got, like you said, they got stadiums and everything.
Yeah.
Up here, it's just niggas who just athletic who can go.
They play football.
They got camps down there, and I remember I was down there in Florida in the summertime. It's hot. It's really hot to the motherfucker. Driving past somewhere, some type of park / school type gig.
Niggas out there running.
All you see was niggas with dreads, and them niggas was running.
I know winter.
And they was, you know what I'm saying? And they was
tough.
playing football out there.
tough.
I'm looking like, God damn, it's like fucking June or July.
Still going.
Type shit. And the thing is, what up here, we don't have that culture
Nah.
going, you know what I'm saying? And just speak on to what you were saying, look at all the schools that you mentioned who are in the top. They're pretty much in the South. They have their own network.
Yeah.
They started with they was the first ones, the SEC network. They were the first ones. And it was all brought to you by football.
All
By
football.
football.
It wasn't nothing about the
Yeah,
basketball, volleyball
wasn't
shit.
about none of that
It was
other shit. It was
football,
all
dude.
about football, the SEC
how
network.
can we compete with them
So
though?
shoot.
They both the front
So a
runners.
little bit of
How can we?
news. Troy just
Bittersweet
dropped us on
news.
this for you live folks that's here. The Heat, which one of these guys said earlier, are front runners with the Pistons, and I'm sick because I think the Heat got more assets than we do.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking Drummond, because they don't have Whiteside anymore. So maybe unless they're talking Drummond,
I
which
mean, but shit,
cool.
they talking. Nigga, it's Miami.
Yeah, that's another
No.
thing.
No.
And they're going to let him pick his
You know what?
destination. They're going to do right by Russ and
I'm
let
gonna
him pick
tell you
his
why
team.
that's overrated. To be honest with you, I know this is a pitch. I know it doesn't sound, but look at this. Russ was like, "Nigga, we here. Here? Where's here? Oklahoma." So, by him coming to Detroit, I know he might want to get out of Oklahoma. Like, God damn, but he was willing to be in Oklahoma. Detroit ain't an upgrade from a lot of cities, but goddamn, Detroit is an upgrade from Oklahoma. I'll say that much.
You
So,
damn right.
so just by him saying he going to the Heat, if the nigga was willing to stay in Oklahoma, Detroit got a fighting chance with that one. That's all I'm going to say. Nobody could turn down palm trees. Can't nobody turn down the motherfucking dances at the Clevelander Bar on Ocean Drive.
Hey, I love the Clevelander.
Yeah, you can't turn down the Clevelander, baby.
Listen, ring the bell, ring the bell.
You can't do that.
Ring
Don't you ring that bell.
Ring the bell.
Oh, my God. This nigga
Story time. Call in 248-838-3661 if you want to holler at us. Story time. First time ever, 2005, we had the Clevelander, dog. Me, Hayes, AG, and Chaz. First night in Miami.
I'm so glad I wasn't there.
Oh, man. Listen, first night in Miami. We had the Clevelander.
Just to step in, we going down for this nigga's birthday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me
January 1st. New Year's Eve.
We're talking about
down there for New Year's Eve.
So we're talking about 26 to like the 1st. We're talking about Ocean Drive is blocked off. You can drive on Collins, Washington. You can't drive on Ocean Drive. Yep. So we walking up and down. And for like 6 days. It was wild.
Before all social media, too.
Before social fucking media. We're staying at one of the room was shitty, but the location was out cold. We staying right there on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we go to Cleveland the first day. Hayes has on. What? Yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah. Hayes has on this jersey. That's the funniest shit.
That's jersey.
So we talking about the jersey is probably like 14, 15 years old.
Billups. This ain't you must fondle a young man.
No, this is stupid. That's B Will. But anyway.
Okay. B Will.
So remember, B Will wasn't here, man.
Okay.
So it was.
We can have a whole 2 hours on B Will.
Oh, it's just straight stories. On B Will. So we So Hayes got his jersey on. The Pistons are playing the Heat.
Oh, that's
okay.
sweet.
But we're in Miami, right? So just a regular season game. This is when we were straight. So we popped them boys. So we in the bar talking shit. We at the back bar. It's only us at the back bar. Hayes got on that jersey. Me and AG, I think Chaz had on Detroit Fitteds, okay? It's not that packed in the Clevelander yet. You know, when the game going on, it's only about 7 to 8 o'clock. You know, ain't nobody out in Miami at that time. The front bar of the Clevelander was a little bit more packed. The bartender, AG was trying to get on. She was cute or whatever. So it's 4 of us down there. And she said, hey, where you guys from? We from Detroit. Hayes like, yeah, we play for the Tigers. Listen, it's a true story.
What the?
So Hayes like, we play for the Tigers. Hayes like, I'm Curtis Granderson. And then, so look, Pete, remember, before social media. So it wasn't no Google, just pick up your phone and just Google these niggas, get a picture. So, hey, listen, Hayes like, I'm Kurt Granderson. So, look, we got in Detroit Fitness like, yeah, I played AAA. My man, AG plays center field. Chaz plays shortstop. Guess what? Hey, look, guess what? Man. A dude like about a couple seats away from us, you guys play for the fucking Tigers? What the fuck? Shots for the Tigers. Shots for the Tigers. Dog. Motherfucker DJ come over the thing. Detroit Tigers in the building, y'all.
I'm done, dog.
And look, next thing I know, I woke up
this
drunk.
Nigga said,
he said he played for the Tigers.
Next thing I know, I woke up in the hotel room, laid out, clothes on, money on the floor, all over the hotel room floor. Don't know why. AG is sleeping in the next bed. And AG wake up, he got blood on his T-shirt.
Man, what?
They didn't got in the scrap. They had to take me back to the room, and then AG ended up getting the scrap by itself somehow.
AG said he got to a scrap with Busta Rhymes. I'm
done.
He said he
by himself.
He
got blood on the shirt. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, that story time Miami just made me think about Miami. But Miami's live. So we got to compete with that.
Got to compete with us.
We'll
but it's a hard sell. Like I said, it's a hard sell. Miami is Miami. You going down there, you getting that good weather. You get it with no state taxes. You get to live down there. You got a chance with, is Dragic included in it? Because that makes a big deal to me, too. Where does Dragic fit in this puzzle?
That doesn't fit. He would probably have to be included in that deal.
He'll have to be included somewhere.
I think
in
I
that
saw
deal.
like Dragic.
I thought he was in that Jimmy
Winslow.
That's what I thought too. That's what I said last week too.
But they was doing his agent a humble and trying to work on getting him somewhere else. But that might go out the window.
Yeah.
So but these teams, they want to be cool with these agents because they want to be able to sign certain guys because some of those guys hold stuff personal.
We got a caller, bro.
Yeah, let's say what's up.
What up, though? You in here with sports and other issues? What's cracking?
Yo, what's up? This is Dre again, man.
What's
What
good,
up, though?
Dre?
What up, fellas?
Drizzy.
Hey, it's a good show today, man.
Appreciate it, my
Cracking up with
baby.
the Miami thing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
my
that was
baby.
hilarious. The
Yeah,
Detroit
the-
talk.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to. I'm gonna be
That's
quick though.
hilarious.
I just want to know your top 5 players in the NBA. I mean, I know Durant out for a year, but include Durant in there too.
Include
I
Durant.
just want to see.
As of right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Hayes. You go first, Hayes.
Top 5 players in the NBA right
Yeah.
now. Harden,
Yeah.
Kawhi, LeBron, AD, and I put Steph in there.
No KD?
He said including KD.
Include
but
KD?
Yeah.
Who said I gotta include KD?
I
Dre,
feel you.
I ain't listening to you. I'm not
I feel
including
you.
KD.
You
I'm not
got to,
playing
man,
by
'cause
your
I was arguing
rules.
You saying because he
KD
hurt, or you
wild
just
on the
saying,
internet.
was you saying that because he hurt?
I'm just not including them in there.
Okay. He crazy.
You heard what
Hold
I
up
said.
that crown
So wait a
apple.
minute, say it again.
Kawhi,
Yep,
Okay.
AD,
yep,
Steph,
yep,
Harden,
yep.
and LeBron.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Troy.
I got KD,
Yeah,
Kawhi,
yeah,
Steph,
yeah,
Harden.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Duh.
go AD, and I'm gonna go AD.
Nice.
So he calls you stupid for not putting
Yeah.
Kevin Durant in there, and then he doesn't put LeBron.
Your boy's
in there.
35.
Whatever,
he missed
bro.
30
Whatever,
games
bro.
last
Whatever.
year.
You can try.
He's
to,
not
you
in my
can try
top
to bounce
5.
it
KD,
whatever
man,
way you
50,
want.
40, 90, the last 2 finals.
No,
I know.
no. Don't worry about. Listen,
He was.
You're correct.
He
Dre.
averaged 30. You
Dre,
got.
Dre, you're correct. We're talking about this clown that didn't put LeBron in there. So listen,
I know. I was-
we go Harden, LeBron, Steph, KD, Kawhi. We
So you
said
leave
that. We
AD
just
out.
said. We just
So you
said,
leaving AD out.
Yes. We
Okay.
just said this a couple weeks ago, and we all
LeBron
consensus
7. I'm
on
putting
it.
Paul
And I
George
was
over him.
consistent
I'm just
of
messing
leaving
with you,
KD
dog.
I
out.
got Paul George 8th, I think.
Hey, Paul
LeBron
George,
is
hey,
6, man. That's
no,
respectful
Paul
at
George-
the age of 35.
Go
to be
ahead,
number
Real.
6.
What's your top 5, Real?
LeBron. He's not number 1, bro.
LeBron,
Nigga.
He's better than KD. Okay.
KD,
Yep.
Okay. He's not better than Michael.
James Harden,
This
Yep.
guy.
Kawhi,
Yep.
and Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's. I'm saying 5 with it.
Y'all
That's
act
me,
like
Dre.
it's
So
bad
who'd you
to
say,
be
Dre?
6.
Who'd you say, Dre?
It ain't bad to be 6.
Top
He
5,
just not.
KD, Kawhi. This not in order though. KD,
Yeah, yeah.
Kawhi, LeBron.
Yep.
It would matter after them 3.
The only one that you could take out
Curry.
for AD. Yep, Curry. Yep.
It's between.
It's between
I mean, I
AD
know
and
Greek
Harden.
and
And that's what I'm about to say.
Harden
Those are
Oh,
the
dang,
two.
I forgot about
better
Greek
in the
Freak.
playoffs, but you said what?
Yeah, Greek
I
Freak is
didn't.
tough too.
Nah, he gonna be
But
back
he-
there. He gonna be back
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna be tough, man. That's
doing
a
too
good
much
question.
stuff.
You're
Right.
Hey,
I
Dre,
think
Dre,
he-
hold
I
on,
got
Dre,
Curry
Dre. Who was your
for
5th? Who was your 5th?
I'll probably put Harden. I go with Harden.
Harden
over
Harden
AD?
over AD.
So say those 5 again one time for me, Dre.
He the consensus.
Brian, KD, Kawhi, Harden, Steph.
That's the consensus 5.
I'm not playing by his rules.
So who you switch? Who'd you switch?
He took
switched-
KD. He didn't have KD.
I didn't have KD.
KD for
I
AD.
never. Not
But
played
that was
him.
my original 5 from a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
when we discussed.
I mean,
that,
that's a
so.
great
You-
question, Dre.
okay, wow.
Dre, before you leave, bro, we got another. I want you to jump in on the question we had earlier. You got to take a 6-man because Rail didn't get to answer this neither. So we're gonna go to you to Dre, then we're gonna go to Rail.
Okay.
Dre, you got it. You
Sound
got a
good.
6-man.
Yes.
Who are you picking? Jamal Crawford or Lou Williams?
Right now.
No, just
Wherever,
all time.
all time.
Oh,
Oh,
all time?
shit.
Oh, that's a tough one still.
That made it easy.
Yeah, we
Oh,
like to
man.
make it tough, baby.
I got Crawford, man. Like I think
I'm with you.
Sweet
the height
Lou.
advantage matters for me.
I'm with you.
We watched Lou
Go ahead.
destroy the Warriors.
Go
like,
ahead, Freaky.
He
If we,
went
ta- if
off.
we if we talking right
I know,
now,
for
Lou.
sure.
No, just all time.
If we talking all time, Jamal.
Jamal
The
Crawford.
Crawford,
hey, man.
the handles is nice. He's like top 3 handles
It's not
to
even.
me all
But
time.
listen,
Nah,
it's
nah,
not
nah.
even
That
handles.
nigga was a walking
It's,
bucket.
listen,
Yeah,
it's
for
not
sure.
even handles. It's his go-to move. We was talking about that earlier. Good looking, Dre. Thanks for calling, man. Dre,
All right, Carl.
Dre,
Peace
Dre,
out, man.
always a faithful caller, man. Good
and
looking.
consistently watches the
Consistent.
show, man.
Yeah.
Support his
I know,
YouTube.
man.
Hey, so plug your YouTube, Dre.
Dre, you
on?
still on? Oh, he gone. That's all,
All right.
good. Hey, Dre got a YouTube. We'll plug it for sure. I got some other things I
He
want to
got to
plug.
just
too.
come
We get
in.
some other
Is
stuff.
he here in
I think he
Michigan?
gotta stay up. He gonna try to link and get in when
Yeah, we got to
Okay.
get Dre in, dog. So let's go on to some. I got a question.
I got one too. Go ahead.
I got a question.
I'm here for all the time for
This was one, and it's gonna be. We just
Sponsor.
totally switching. I had a conversation with a couple folks, so I want you to go. NFL. This is tough.
I swear.
Your
This better
top
not be-
5.
Don't say what I was gonna say.
Your top 5. We switching gears. Making a U-turn.
It's like LeVar Ball.
Top 5
I had a top 5 NFL too. That's what.
NFL.
But
You can switch gears with me anytime.
sponsor.
Did you take that pause worthy when I just said
Right,
that?
right.
To you?
No,
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that still was pause worthy just because.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
But yeah,
pause,
I know what you mean.
but
I know what you
still.
mean.
You should see
So-
the way you're looking at you too.
Right.
This
that's,
guy.
That's why it fucked me up because I saw it.
Head tilted and everything.
Right. So
You can switch gears.
look,
You can.
top 5 NFL, and please call in if you got this, or please put your
Nigga,
top
finish
5
the
in
question.
there. 248-838-3661. It's
the
a tough
crown
one,
apple,
bro.
bruh.
Crown apple.
Spit
boy,
it
chill
out, nigga.
Your top 5 NFL black QBs.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That was
QBs?
different than mine.
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead, Troy. Top 5.
Ah,
You going
man.
5 to 1, or
Because I
what are you
respect
doing?
my guy.
What
I'm
are you
going to go 1.
1 to 5. Okay.
So 1, I'm going to say Warren Moon.
Okay.
2, just because of the pedigree, he got the ring, he got the stature, and that's like my favorite QB, Russell Wilson. I
Okay.
feel like he's achieved the most.
Okay.
And if his career
He
just stay
black?
where it is. Stupid. He found his way back to black
That
with Sierra.
nigga ain't black.
He went from
At least he did.
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
He a real one though.
Hey,
he a real one.
most
though.
Nah,
football
y'all
players
know.
don't
Everybody
go
know
that
me. Though. I'm a
route.
Seahawks fan.
Yeah.
I love Russ.
But
He a
go ahead,
real
go
one.
ahead, go
I
ahead.
fucks with
So
Russ.
he
Go ahead,
number
though.
2.
Yep.
Number 3, I would say is Michael Vick.
Is this all time?
Okay. Yeah.
4, I would go Cam Newton. 5, I'm gonna say Eric McNair.
Ooh, now I'm not gonna
Shout out
now,
to
listen,
him. It's been
listen,
10 years,
Don't nobody
man, since
say
you got
nothing.
off
Just go
by
through your
your
top
side
5
chick.
because I think
So
it's
shout out to
somebody
Eric
that he
McNair.
left out that he may want to switch in. I don't know for sure.
Nah,
So who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay. Because I think it's one that you left out.
I know you're gonna say,
But don't say that. Let's see.
but
if
the
somebody
only
else say
thing
it.
is running this number, fam. Jigga held you down 6 summers. Where's the love? I know what you about to say.
That's what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna
Go
say.
ahead.
But number 1 is probably Vic. Number 1 is Vic.
Yep.
Number 2, I was gonna say Russell. Russell Will. He got a shit.
I wouldn't even,
Should have two.
Listen,
Should
it's
have
one that's
two.
different from him.
I feel
Same
you.
team.
Okay.
Okay.
3, Randall Cunningham.
Okay. That's who we was
Randall.
talking about.
Yeah,
That's what Troy said with
I
the
was already
jiggle.
thinking about that.
Okay. I think this dude's disrespect him, and
I know who you about to
understand
say.
why.
He
I
was
understand
nice
why.
though. He played with the Lions though.
I
one year.
understand why.
You ain't talking about Charlie Batch.
Hell no.
Hell no, man.
They talking about Tay.
Yep.
Talking
Tay.
about Culpepper.
No, man. Anyway,
all right.
I'm gonna
That's
go
what
next.
I was
I'm gonna go
thinking.
next. Go
I
ahead.
hoop with that nigga.
Go ahead.
man.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, it get a little tough right now, man. So it's getting a little murky. So I'm about to throw the fishing line out there, see what I can grab.
Rodney Pete.
Chill. His wife
Black
still
men
fine,
don't
though.
cheat. Hey, Holly,
His
Holly,
wife
baby.
still
Andre.
fine.
I seen them do a commercial, info commercial at 3:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
man.
I'm like, damn, she's still
Yeah,
fine.
this motherfucker was smiling like a motherfucker
really
too.
doing,
That nigga dick was hard as hell with that little pill
Yeah,
box.
I take the pill.
God, man.
We still together. That nigga was smiling like a motherfucker.
That nigga was fine. I
that
seen
nigga
that
was-
commercial too, dog. I said, damn, she fine. But now that I think about it, that nigga was sitting there like,
Bro,
the whole
if y'all don't know that we still together, reference on
fool?
the living color. We're a living
Good,
color.
man. Shout out to Lance.
Bro, nah, right?
Juneteenth out.
Hey, he getting back to the comedic science, man. Shout out to Lance in the building, man.
My fourth favorite QB is Lance. Oh my God.
Dog,
Your
we
favorite
the
QB
list.
was Lance?
We fucking up the list, bro.
I know. Lance, because Lance came in with the bean pie, my brother.
Dog. I hope you on camera so we can see you, man.
Hey, if y'all
Oh,
can't
my
see
God.
Lance, man, Lance got the dashiki / I don't know, man. I'm white tee on. Dashiki and / white tee, man. What's up, boy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
With the Gucci loafers on though. With the Gucci's on.
So anyway, did you fuck it? Man,
Number
go to your list.
number 4 and 5 is tough. I'm gonna try
Okay.
throwing on out there.
You said Vic,
Vic,
and then
Russell,
Russell,
Randall.
You ain't say Warren. He said Warren.
I'll throw Warren out there.
Yep, that's four. That's
Warren
four.
was a real one.
Who was another? You had
And,
Steve McNair,
All right, Eric McNair and Cam
Eric
Newton.
McNair.
Cam Newton. That's right.
I'm a
I like that Cam.
I love Cam.
Sneaky.
man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this off just off of just the tomfoolery.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Jameis Winston, because the nigga stole some crabs. Man.
I thought Jameis was gonna be good too, man.
That's a
Here's
real
a goat
nigga
for
right
that.
there, man.
So-
the nigga stole some crabs. Like, give me number 5, Jameis.
I go.
that's
Right.
When they held the
Oh,
championship-
the W. We
Oh, you gonna eat some dubs?
Bruh.
Hey,
They
Nigga,
had
niggas
it-
some butter,
hey,
man.
it was
They-
niggas that was trying to get hype with him. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. My guy.
Man, he
You know
had
what
a
I'm
hell of a freshman year, man. I just
Bro.
knew he was gonna be nice.
saying? But okay, so
man.
I go and then Rail can go, then Lance can go. Top
crab
5
legs.
black NFL QBs. And
What order did you go in?
I'm going 1 through 5, and I'm saying my favorite.
Okay, no, okay, you going favorite.
So this list is your favorite, all right? So, because if you're going by
I was just going
like,
by
if you're going by
accolades and
accolades,
accomplishments.
then
You
honorable
gotta take
mention,
it back.
I'd have to put Doug Williams on there just for winning the
He just
first
won that
Super
one
Bowl.
ring, though.
True, but he bought in that era. To do that in that era, that's what I'm saying. A little
Okay.
bit different.
History.
So, but anyway, Vic.
And he was different.
Vic, I mean, he's just different. Vic, Randall, Cam, and honorable mention Warren Moon. I like Warren Moon, but type of QBs I like.
Okay.
Favorite. So, Vic, Randall, Cam,
You like a running nigga, huh?
Russell.
Yep.
This the fifth
You's a
dude that I
running
think
nigga.
people. That's what
Who
I
we
said. I was
forget?
wondering. Donovan
McNabb.
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 McNabb was a baller. I just
Especially
didn't
that
like
year
what
he
I
had
just didn't
T.O.,
like what
man.
he did. But
Especially
see,
that
but
year he had
that's
T.O.
the one thing that gives me a knock against him. T.O. comes in that bitch with damn near a broke ankle, clowns out for you. You and that bitch
Throwing up and shit. Scary
fam,
ass.
come
And he
on,
had his
fam.
best season with, like, I just hated how that ended. Because, like I told y'all,
I
T.O.
thought
was
it-
my
and they only
favorite.
lost by 3.
I know.
Don't get it twisted.
But T.O. was my favorite receiver.
Oh, okay.
He gets with you.
Over Randy?
I'm just saying that because
That's
we
what
did
I'm
our
saying,
best
favorite?
player.
Yeah.
I'm just my favorite NFL player.
Oh,
It
T.O.
was just
all the way
T.O.
around the show.
That was just my favorite NFL
Shit
player.
talking.
Troy always had his popcorn ready.
Oh yeah, you know I was sick when they lost.
Hey,
with Dallas
I
and
just
then
like
go
I
there.
like that shit when he did on Dallas and shit. I'm cool.
And
with
I
That
love
was
when he
my
did the
favorite
Ray
T.O.
Lewis
moment.
dance, man. When he did the Ray Lewis dance when they played him.
No, when he went to the Star.
Man, he do that.
Because,
Oh, no, that was dope,
because,
too.
Because Dallas is supposed to be the Mecca. I don't know why they
Fuck
call them
y'all.
America's
Hey,
team.
fuck y'all,
He
Star.
went to the Star
Man,
and
that nigga's
imposed
weak.
his
You
white
are right,
black
Dre.
Jesus
Winston
on that
does have
boy.
great arm talent. Nah, but
Yes,
nah.
he played baseball, Dre. You're correct.
Yeah, he messed it up though. But he had to.
T.O. top 3 wide receiver. Yeah, I agree
He
with
got
that too.
good arm talent.
Go ahead.
He do, man.
You know he
play-
do.
He
played
just try
baseball.
to
He got
fit it
his
through
arm.
every hole.
Yeah,
like
he
these
do.
dudes don't get paid to do
Yeah,
that.
no, these niggas. Yeah,
To
listen.
pick this bitch.
I got it, bro. Fuck out of here,
No, that bitch
Jameis.
ain't coming through. Go
Made
ahead.
me mad.
Vic,
Yep.
Russ,
Yep.
Cam, Dante.
Culpepper.
Yeah,
He was nice for them few years too,
Yeah.
man.
I like
I just think he was also a product of nigga Randy go
Randy.
get it.
But he had
Go
like
get it.
39 touchdowns, 11 interceptions one
Randy,
year. I think he
go
finished
get it.
second in MVP.
MVP, yeah.
Man, it's just
And,
Randy.
And that's when during Peyton Manning's reign.
That
He
fifth
was
one,
up
it,
there.
it was just a Randy.
That fifth one, I had to go. Is Patrick Mahomes black?
He better be.
Ooh.
That man nice. He gonna
Man,
be
he
there.
Nice.
But he
I
got to
like
put it
that.
together this season.
That nigga nice.
Oh yeah.
That
Hey,
nigga's a nigga.
That was your fifth.
That nigga got to be my
That's your
fifth.
fifth?
then.
Well, we
If
didn't
he
know
a
what
nigga.
happened if he wasn't Patrick Mahomes.
nice.
how
I'm
he'd
saying
be treated.
favorite, obviously.
No, I
He
know
ain't
what
got
you're
shit
saying.
but
He
50
can throw.
touchdowns.
That
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
no look pass in the ball
Hey,
and
man,
throwing
you know,
left-handed.
hey, another baseball player.
Yeah, another baseball player. His daddy
Great
was
arm
turning double plays a long time ago.
And they
man.
said he can hoop.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did a
Yeah.
couple moves. I don't know if he could hoop. You know, intramural hoop. All the football niggas could hoop. They squad was always the top of your intramural in the
I
college.
used to hate playing them.
Yeah.
It was
They
always
going
the top
up
four.
on
The
team,
team,
get a
the team
team,
was
yeah.
always going to be in the top 4. They might lose to some skilled cats, but they're going to be there because they hustle, they dunk and run. Fuck boys.
I pro
So
legs.
go ahead, man.
Fuck boys.
Top 5 black NFL QB. Your
Just favorite,
your
though. Just favorite. Not
I would say Vic Wilson,
Yeah.
Randall,
He like a
Cam
running
for
nigga.
sure.
He like a running
Cam
nigga, too.
gotta get
You know what,
respect,
Steve
man.
McNair,
I like
loved him,
Cam,
too.
dog.
Yeah.
I did like Steve.
I'm the only nigga that don't fuck with Cam.
No.
Never have.
You don't like him on or off the field?
No, I don't fuck with Cam.
On the field?
I don't.
I'm just trying to
with
figure
Cam.
out what it is.
We just trying to see why you don't like him, bro. There's a reason why you
I
don't
don't
fuck with him.
necessarily fuck with him off the field.
I don't fuck with him on the field either.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. You just don't like his game.
Probably because I bet somebody on the motherfucker and he lost.
Story time.
I ain't gonna lie, he broke
On
my
the
heart
field.
during that Super Bowl. He broke my heart during that
Oh
Super
no,
Bowl.
I won on
So-
that motherfucker.
so
I
Vic-
bet against his ass there,
You
baby.
said Vic,
Yeah, Vic, Cam,
Russ.
Russell, Randall.
Randall, yeah,
and,
good film.
Is Warren in there or who?
yeah. Now you're looking at your Warren, your Steve
Yeah,
McNair, your
yeah,
Donovan
Donovan
McNabb.
McNabb.
Yeah,
That's that
That's
little
your
tier.
favorite.
I don't like Donovan McNabb, man.
yeah.
I ain't like
Nah.
him either.
He-
Never-
yeah, like I
he
said,
point shaded in the Super Bowl like a little
I
bitch.
told you,
dog.
that's the
That's what
one
we
knock.
talking about when
That's
he
the
was
one
throwing
knock.
up and shit.
Yeah.
That's
Scary
the one
ass
knock
nigga.
against me. I
That,
don't.
that was corny as hell.
Yeah.
man.
Hey, we on NFL. I got a question. 3 players who you starting your franchise with out of these guys? You got between
You got a
Prom-
list here?
Huh?
You got a list here?
Yeah,
Or-
just
okay.
these 3 players.
Oh, I'm
Between-
picking one of these. Guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got between Prime, Charles Woodson, or Ed Reed.
Oh shit.
Charlie.
Prime.
Charlie.
Prime all day.
Charlie.
Prime.
Prime.
Man, I want to say Ed Reed so bad. I'm gonna say Ed Reed, man.
I go Charlie, and I'm gonna give you now. Everybody,
Say
give you
your
a
reasons why,
Give you a
yeah.
reason why. So, reason why I said Charlie is because he can play that. I can put him at that corner. He's gonna be fine. You ain't throwing that way. I can put him at safety. He's gonna be fine. You ain't throwing that way.
And he
Oh
can
shit!
tackle,
I can
man.
put, and he can hit.
And he can hit.
And shout out to Ed. Ed can hit too. But the other thing is too is he's proven. Oh shit! Hey Charlie, you want to play some slide a little bit? Go ahead. That's my main thing. And he returning kicks and shit. Obviously, Prime is doing that, but he's playing all 3 phases of my football team: offense, defense, and special teams. That's why I said Charles. But go ahead.
I'm picking Dion for the simple fact that this man probably has the most celebrated celebration of all time.
Yeah,
This man
he's definitely an icon.
gets
Oh, he
it
definitely did,
in. And a quote from T.I., Dion's reputation precedes him. He balls on that field, man. That man is quick.
He knew what it was.
I'll concede the fact that he doesn't tackle well. I'll do that. He said he make a business decision all the time. He said, hey, this motherfucker coming. Let me step to the side. Besides that, you ain't throwing his way. You will run his way.
Ain't throwing that way.
But you're not throwing. He will. If you can get a dude who you know
That side of the field
is going to
done.
cut off 50% of the field when you're throwing.
I was young. I didn't see that.
That's-
Was that true? He really cut off half a field?
Well, what we're saying is because nowadays.
no, because people say that
No.
game. I didn't know if it was a myth.
No,
He
no.
finished his jersey was clean
No,
in a
what-
rain game.
what it
'cause they
is-
didn't throw it aside. I'm just saying. I don't
Well,
know.
so the thing is about Deion was this. Back then, you didn't have a lot of the newer shit where we had 5 wide, shit like that, 4 side. So usually you was in a pro set. That's why they call it a pro set. A pro set was wide receiver, tight end, 2 running backs.
Fullback.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. 2 running right. So that receiver, he wasn't catching shit today. Flat out. So that side of the field was going. You see what I'm saying?
So he
and if
raced
you
that
and
side
if
of
you
the
try to
field.
run a tight end corner, I'm coming off of my man and picking that bitch.
Right.
That's how Deion was. So yeah. But nowadays he'd be a different type of guy.
It'll be different.
Type
It'll
of
be
guy.
different.
But yeah, he's right. He was shut down.
But
What
the
about
man
you?
was iconic.
No, iconic.
Because I remember when the people was trying to put
Iconic.
Revis in that conversation, I just thought that was disrespectful.
Well, it was Revis Island.
it was definitely.
Him. The difference between him
He was physical.
and I'm gonna shout out this guy that he was an island before a reason. They just call him Island.
Champ, baby.
Namdi. Oh, Champ was
Oh,
nasty.
Namdi.
Namdi Asumagwa.
He got my bitch.
So
Carrie,
yeah.
that's
So
my
look-
bitch.
That's your
so,
bitch.
This guy.
uh-oh, he got y'all.
Ain't this about a bitch?
So
Stupid.
so those guys were guys where
Olivia Pope.
they
nigga.
would shut down the side of the field. Shout out to Aeneas Williams too. They shut out the side of the field, but they wasn't making a play.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it was like you would never see mad stats from Darrell, but you knew he was locking that bull up. So different type of DB. But Lance, go ahead. Your reason why Deion.
Man, he can play all the positions. Same reasons you gave
For Charles.
For Charles,
Yeah.
except for the tackling part.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, he's just
He's
spectacular,
special.
man.
He was special.
I mean,
and an all-around athlete, baseball
Yeah.
player. We just talking about baseball player.
That's
Baseball
what
player.
that's what you paid your money to go see. You know what I mean? He was giving you a show every
True.
time.
And that's why I
True.
would pick him over Seawood.
He giving that shot.
And everywhere he went, he
Cause-
produced. Like
Cause
every
that
team, he
nigga-
showed out.
That
Super
nigga
Bowl
sells
on different
everything.
teams. Did he go
Everybody that buy everything.
Only
Deion.
player? Only
Yep,
player,
he started
maybe?
my finance.
Only player back-to-back Super Bowl with different teams? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he went
San Francisco,
San
Dallas?
Francisco, then Dallas.
Yeah. Something like, yeah. So
This
And he
this
swung
nigga
it.
though, who's this nigga that played for the Warriors, then the Raptors? This nigga,
Oh, he talking about McCall. Shut
This
up.
nigga
Oh,
get the ring
I
every
forgot
year.
I forgot my
He got 3 rings.
He got 3
He the GOAT.
rings.
Yeah,
About
but,
30 minutes.
yeah, but I had said, stupid. I don't even think he played 30 minutes. He probably got like 15.
15
Hey,
minutes.
hey,
20 minutes.
That nigga went to casino and hit a hot ass table.
In the back of all the pictures too.
No, it was like that. It was that one joke. It was like 2 players have been to like 7 straight finals before, and it
right,
was
right.
LeBron and James Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere they
That
went.
every good team.
It was like, hey, shout out to this man, 7 straight finals. It was James Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, but I had
Dog,
said
James Jones.
I said Reed just because
Oh yeah, you said Reed.
that guy was just such a
That was my guy.
ball hawk, man. And just the way he made plays. You know, he's one of those no, yes guys. Catching interceptions in the end zone. And then you like,
Don't
then
come
he
out
just
there,
start running.
motherfucker.
And then he gone. And
Or another dude about him.
Carrying
him
that bitch
and-
like this.
him-
he can just cover, man,
he
too.
could cover so well, and he was one of those other dudes as far as a football coach. No, because as a safety, what are you doing over there?
Yep.
What are you? Oh, you got the pick. Okay.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
that
what
was
he was doing.
that was that film.
So,
when I
but
went to
but,
sleep,
but when
we
you look,
watched
but
that.
if you look at it as far as a safety, you like, dog, what are you doing, bro? You just left your side. You see what I'm saying? But he just was. He was a playmaker. He
His
was a gambler, and
awareness,
he knew what he was doing.
instincts.
Him and Troy Polamalu.
I was gonna say
Palomalu, man, yeah.
I was gonna
They,
say
they,
kept
like,
getting-
Polamalu used to fly over and make a stop on the run. What if they play action, nigga? It's a touchdown. What if
He
they
had
play
jump
action?
over
He was
cats.
already in
Somebody
the
picked
air.
up the
nigga.
block.
Yeah, dog.
He was
like,
already
dog.
in the air. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
so
no.
it's like, dog.
This nigga was in the air before the ball was snapped.
Yeah,
As
dog.
soon as the
Like,
ball was
no.
snapped, he on the top of the running back.
So-
or
so it's
quarterback.
like,
Football
Palomalu
used to,
had,
hey
like,
dog,
one
that
of the-
era of football,
Those
dog,
instincts, yeah.
that shit used to
Yeah.
be so
You gotta think
live,
you had-
dog. Oh my bad,
No, you
cuz.
good. But you got to think they had Palomalu. Then for that short term, that one guy was good, but he kept getting injured. Bob Sanders.
Oh, listen.
And then you had Ed Reed and Brian Dawkins, man.
listen,
that was just some of the best
Shout out to
secondary
my
we seen.
shout out to my cousin Charles Barber. Played for Michigan State with Charles Rogers and them. And he was said, dog. He said, man, it was nothing like when you saw Bob Sanders hitting cats on the field, dog. And this dude was like 5'8"
Yeah.
in college,
Yeah.
laying out college-trained athlete machines.
Yeah.
Boom, 5'8". But it
6'3",
was all
6'4"
about his heart.
niggas.
It was his heart.
And doing it in the league too.
Yeah, right. I'm talking about laying cats out,
Stick
bro.
of dynamite, go boom.
Man,
Yes, sir.
Bob Sanders used to kill a motherfucker, man.
You talking about Chuck?
Chuck,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a question for y'all, just to change subjects.
Yeah, we can
I don't mind being a villain on this.
Oh my gosh, what is this
You
guy
don't
about
mind
to
being
take
a villain
us?
on anything.
Nothing, right.
He dope.
Hey,
Villain laugh.
before you change, because we're gonna switch gears, real quick. No order, no rhyme or reason, just a point I want to make. Go through real quick. Top 5 NFL receivers.
Ever?
All time?
No, right now,
Right now?
Ooh.
right now,
Top
Go
5.
ahead, since you was starting.
real quick.
Hopkins, Brown,
They probably gonna be
My-
my top 5 too.
my man's from KC, the nigga Tyreek Hill.
Hill.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I hope
nigga
they
fast,
don't bench
man.
him. I hope they don't bench him.
I don't know if he's my top 5.
They said he met with him for like 8 hours.
Lately?
Goodell.
Yeah.
Last week.
He changed that game, man. Like literally, I watched that game when they played against.
Oh, you talking about Terry?
Yeah,
This
but
nigga
when
said
they had
fuck
played
Yeah.
against
New
New
England?
England,
Yeah,
and
New
they ran
England.
the same
Yeah.
just crossing pattern.
No, that's
Cross-
what.
cross
That's
deep.
why.
Just cross deep.
That I mean, one thing that you cannot teach is speed.
But then it
You
was
can't
like my
teach
bad
that.
because it's the nerds in this.
Call
We
him
watch
a cheater,
football.
dog.
But
Yeah,
remember,
nigga,
like how they
cheater.
would shut them down in the first half of that playoff game, and then the adjustment was, all right, we're not gonna let you run at 5 yards. So KC started doing the cross at 6 yards, and they just started scoring
Eating.
like
Start
just
eating.
moving the
Bro,
ball.
Bro,
man.
moving the
start
field,
eating,
dog.
bro.
Like, all right, yeah,
Start
man,
eating,
my
bro.
bad. So
Bro,
you
yeah,
said
Tyreek Hill. Wait a minute. Hopkins, Brown, Tyreek Hill.
I'm really trying to think about my fantasy niggas and shit.
Right.
Yeah, they
Shout out to fantasy football. We're gonna have a whole show damn near dedicated to that.
Dedicated to me kicking everybody ass. Kicked
I gotta get
somebody
in this
ass
year.
in this room. Did I kick somebody ass in this room?
Shit.
What? Did somebody want to speak up?
Listen,
I didn't
man.
play
This
this year.
2019.
So
You won the championship.
okay, all right. I just had
It's
to slide that on in there.
2019.
Oh my gosh.
We've been doing the league since 2006.
Here we
He
go.
won his first ship in
No,
2018.
no, this nigga lying. That nigga, this is my second one. I ain't gonna hold you up. My second one.
I think it's
But
his first.
But the thing is, the word he's salty about was
I got like 4.
wait, no,
or
he
5.
got like 3. That way salty
Hey,
is.
the nigga take one and give
Yeah,
one. Like,
yeah. Nigga, salty is Mahomes kicked his ass.
Yeah,
That nigga kicked his ass.
Mahomes kicked
That's
his
what he
ass.
was.
That nigga.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
he looked
And the funny
like
thing about and this is the thing.
I had
this
no
is,
chance.
This is why everybody's salty. I drafted
He
him.
drafted a good pick.
Drafted him. I kind of know about this stuff just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I know
Man,
about
the
that.
nigga
Mahomes
got
made
one
me.
shit.
Mahomes made me some money betting too. Now, baby.
got one shit.
on that
Where did he
gambling.
come from?
Where
Where
did
did he play?
Texas.
Texas A&M.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Texas Tech.
No, I'm
My
talking about
bad.
I'm talking about Tyreek.
Oh,
The
Tyreek
hood.
Hill. Good
That
question,
nigga came
yeah.
from run
I
college.
know, that's what I'm trying to see. I already know where
He
Mahomes
came,
came
he came
Yeah.
from. Hey, Tyreek Hill came from. I remember watching HBO talking about them Florida high school niggas. These was young niggas right before high school. They go off into the hills like it's tall grass and shit with like a stick and shit, and they make the brush move, and a rabbit comes out. You catch a rabbit, you a G. A rabbit, bro.
Wow.
I swear to God, look at it was on
Finish
HBO
your top
like
five. So
Yeah,
we
my
can keep
bad.
moving.
This is
hell of a
nigga. That's
Press
a
the whole
on a
segment.
hell of a gear.
bro.
Segment, nigga.
The
And then
crazy-
they go-
the
Hey,
rabbit.
Crazy.
I
crazy
seen it on the
shit ever, bro.
SEC network.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Them
exactly.
down south niggas
Down
with them
south.
Down
dreads,
south
baby.
niggas, man, catching rabbits, bro. Rabbits, bro.
Number 3, man. I'm
After
kind of.
Hayes go, I'm gonna get to my point.
I get what
Go
you're
ahead and get to your
saying.
point, man. I can't even think of
Julio.
two more right now. Julio.
I
You,
say-
Odell.
I say
Julio and
Duke,
Odell. That's right.
Yeah, do
Odell,
your 5.
No, those
Who?
are my top five.
Odell.
Go ahead.
Odell, Julio,
Julio, Odell. Who'd you say? Who else you say?
then
Antonio.
yeah, definitely Antonio.
He said pretty much D. Hopkins. And then
Yeah.
the one dude I think people forgetting about, that's why I say I don't know about Tyreek. Who was
Julian Edelman.
No, what's dude name for the Saints?
Oh yeah,
Michael Thomas.
Man, he's
Thomas.
a beast, bro.
Michael Thomas.
I think people sleep.
Michael
I think
Thomas.
Mike Evans is on your tier.
Mike Evans.
You know, on your tier.
And
you
then
could-
your boy out in San Diego.
Go ahead, Rev.
Oh yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
yeah,
Rev.
yeah. But yeah,
My
what was your
point is, I can't find the picture. I snapped a picture of it, dog. It was like a top analyst, some guy, gave his top 5. He gave his top 5 in order, and it was like AB, Julio. Then he went out to the Chargers.
Yeah, Keenan.
Then he went to Big
Oh,
Boy in
He was
Jacksonville.
on my fantasy squad too.
Odell.
Went to Mike Evans. Then he went to like somebody else. No, Odell wasn't on there. He went to somebody else, and I'm just like,
Odell a beast. He funny motherfucker.
I'm like,
off the
and
field,
I ain't
like,
even,
yeah.
think about Odell. Like,
Oh,
nigga, what the
Odell,
fuck?
Odell.
But my thing is like, how the fuck a nigga like Hopkins not on your
Yeah,
on
Hopkins
any
top 5.
ESPN
Yeah.
top?
Yeah, top
Person's
five.
nice,
D.
man.
Hopkins, truth.
I'm like,
Another
this nigga ain't
Clemson
never
guy.
He
dropped
just-
the ball.
Yeah.
He just not getting to
Shout
a
out to
quarterback
Sweeney.
that he like.
Was he
Man,
Sweeney?
dog.
Oh yeah, he was with
My
Sweeney.
point is like, man, do these guys? I wanted to ask y'all, like, do them guys to get them jobs, some high ranking jobs? Is it just like more of like who you know, not what you
we
know?
said that before. It's about who you know and what you did. So like you went to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
you
Well, this
went-
guy was
you-
a no. He didn't
No,
play.
I'm saying no. But he went. But he's probably got a degree.
Yeah, oh for sure.
You see what I'm saying? A degree from Clemson
From
or something.
UMass
Put you
or
in
some
that
One
shit.
last thing, because we still on football. I don't want to switch.
That shit just
we gonna
blew
switch
me,
gears.
man.
But I was looking at
Oh yeah,
like,
Hayes has something.
yeah, because I want him to. We just gonna finish out with his. But I was looking at like the top quarterback rankings for NCAA, and these are the
Trevor
guys.
Lawrence.
Not know
Gotta be
that
number one.
he's not eligible, but they saying for the draft.
Oh.
And it
shit.
kind of threw me. It kind of threw me for a
Sunshine,
loop.
a motherfucker.
But they had like the number 1 prospect was
Tua.
Justin Herbert, the guy from Oregon.
Oh.
Number 2 tripped me out. They got him going 3rd in the draft. Was Drake Fromm from Georgia, and they put
shit.
Tua
Oh,
at
yeah,
number
Jake-
3.
oh, Jake-
They
Jake-
put Tua at number 3.
Listen, Jake is solid to
They
me.
put Tua at number 3.
They put Tua at number
because
3.
listen, Jake
My bad. I'm below the cell.
Jake is solid.
I just got what you said. I thought you said you put number 2 at number 3. I'm like, what the fuck is going
No,
on? You
Jake,
said
hey,
Tua.
listen.
Tua.
You're saying,
I'm
but
skipping
you're
number
saying
two
that you
at
probably
number
would put Tua above.
No,
Jake.
I was just going off the hype. Like I think he got exposed in that SEC and championship game
Jake
and
has
against
been,
LSU.
Jake been solid from the jump, and I think Jake runs more of a pro system, and that's why.
He do.
That's why they like Georgia quarterbacks. Georgia
still
always
going
runs a
Tua,
pro
though.
system, but I would still go to
Playmaking.
it. But I still go to it.
I think his O line let him
And
down.
I
he
like
played
like
against,
Jake a lot, bro. From
Tua
watching that
played at
QB1
tight-
shit
Yeah.
to then, like, you know what I'm saying, to
Yeah,
see how
to
really
see.
he was a leader in high school. He wasn't no asshole, just a good QB, one of those good old boys.
That Clemson
You
team
know?
was just different. That fuck Tua.
Oh, that
up,
was
man.
a whole different.
Hey,
Like they
animal.
beat this
Hold
shit
up.
out of
Hey,
Alabama, bro.
But guess what,
Yeah,
though?
like,
But guess
nigga.
what?
And it wasn't close.
But guess what? Jake wins the fucking national championship if the fucking whatever defensive call.
Doesn't blow the
That
coverage.
was the dumbest defensive call I saw.
Because people forget Tua took that sack.
Right. Oh, and Tua only played half the game. Remember, your boy Hurts was in there. Shout out to Hurts. I want to see what he do at Oklahoma. But yeah.
You want to go ahead?
Oh,
Yeah, no thoughts on that?
He going to Oklahoma for a year?
ain't that what Hurts at?
Yeah, he there.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. Do
shit.
y'all feel it's disrespectful they put Fields over Shea for Big Ten QBs? I just seen that too. They got Justin Fields from Ohio State over Shea.
Shea did okay.
Man, no, you
Shea
gotta
did
go
okay.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, he a beast. Shout out to the QB1 shit. So
QB1 shit.
But listen, Shea was okay.
I like Shea.
Now I will
I'm
tell
glad
you
he
this.
back.
I will tell you this. I'm excited
I
to
wanna
see
see the
what
black
this
nigga,
Alabama guy comes in.
Joe.
I want to see what he does because listen,
Gaddis.
one thing
Josh
about
Gaddis.
Michigan, when they're healthy at receiver, they have one of the best cores. From Nico Collins to Tariq Black
I like
to Donovan
Nico.
People-Jones. That's a crazy core, but they're never healthy altogether. So we'll see. Hayes, what'd you say you wanted to touch on, my dude?
All right, so this is a societal question.
Okay.
Other-ish.
Other-ish on time.
Other-ish.
Other-ish. And a lot of people do it, and it's ingrained.
Crack.
Stupid.
Heroin.
Stupid.
Oh, steal it.
The boy.
No,
The boy.
but
Be on the lodge with it.
Oh my God. Hey, the mix. Hey, listen, the mix. There was Jitten last night and Jennifer Wetton.
No, bro. They didn't play that, bro.
No, they didn't play that,
I'm
but they
about to
played the
say.
mix. And all I could think about was real Jitten to We on the Lodge. Because
Why
Real
my
was
man's
just that
getting on the
nine.
lodge like that?
That nigga was killing it, too.
I thought about the Carter jitting with it. I thought about the Carter jitting
But,
with
hey,
it. On the
we
lodge with
we
it.
should have a jit battle. Real versus Carter. I think
Real
Real
versus
beats-
Carter.
I think Real beats
My
him.
man
My
Chad
man-
Carter
Go
gets
ahead.
it in.
I'm
man.
mad he was getting off like
Y'all
that, bro.
stupid. FBI.
Society, bro.
So it's a societal question right
I
here,
ain't
man.
gonna say it.
How much do you normally tip when you go to a restaurant, or do you tip?
I tip.
That's it.
You got my thing is I worked in service, so
Uh-huh.
a lot of these people, their money is made off tip. Like even if you suck, I'm gonna give you a little something, and if you black, I'm gonna coach you up because I want to see you get your bag. But no, I definitely tip. I try to do that to
Glasses back
20%
on.
range.
You
I
do
try to do
20%.
that.
No matter where you
Cause
go,
of
you
mine.
just do 20%.
No matter where I go, I'm gonna tip. I'm gonna
tip.
tip. I'm gonna show love
So-
where I tip. You
so-
got to, man.
so
You-
I
see,
tip- listen.
you in a. Don't be one of those people.
Listen,
man.
listen. No, let
I'll
me
give
go.
you
Let
a
me go.
good
Let me go.
an-
Let me go.
I-
Let me go before you
Go
go.
ahead,
Because
go.
it's your question. You go last. I want you to end. I say, I tip.
Nigga giving $3.
No. Listen. I tip.
And
I ain't gonna lie.
headphones.
Hey, look.
Oh, yeah, this is
Hey, listen. I tip based on performance.
That too.
Shit.
So if most of the time I'm coming in, I'm tipping off the rip, right? You do some, man. This motherfucker was cold. I'm giving you a little bit more money. I'm gonna keep it at the baseline percentage, right? And then you do that shit, or I'm gonna give you some more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you on some bullshit, like he said, if you suck at something, oh, I'm not tipping, bro. Not if you do some terrible shit, not tipping you, bro.
But what if gratuity's already taken out of?
Then I'm definitely not tipping you because
But
I'm
that
paying.
is
I add a
you're
little bit.
I
tipping.
know. I'm paying, but
But
I
you
mean,
already
that's not my
tipped.
question. No, that's a question.
You're literally tipping, though.
Right, but I'm not
I'm talking about if gratuity is not
gratuity
included.
is not included.
I'm talking about for
Listen.
you Negroes that just
Yeah.
don't like the tip without the gratuity.
No, I don't. I would do
You
it.
foul out here.
Mine is on performance based. If you fuck
No, I
up,
feel
no,
you on
no.
that.
But
Okay.
most
I'ma
of
leave you
the time,
$5 or something.
listen. Most of the time, it's at that percentage. You do. If I'm like, man, this motherfucker was cold, I'm giving you extra. If you like fuck up, like dog, I ain't seen my motherfucking wait in a minute. I need some water.
Like, bro, where
I'm
my
not get-
water?
I'm,
Or
I'm not
you
tipping.
gonna check on
I'm
me?
not pipping you. No disrespect.
Clearly.
No disrespect.
Go ahead, Real. Go ahead.
I mean, I tip, but it's performance based though. You
Yeah.
know, if you out cold, I do the little formula, give you 20%, maybe 25. But I tip. I used to didn't. If I ain't, you do one thing I ain't like, I wouldn't tip you.
Yeah.
And then I start long time ago, but I messed around with this girl that dealt at the casino, and she just like was just talking about whatever, how they make their money tipping and shit, a lot of their money. So I was like, so I looked at it differently. But man, it has been times recently where I wouldn't tip.
But see, this is
They-
my
but
thing.
they were-
I was they
were
I
horrible,
want them to
though.
go. I want them to go. But this is the reason why I do a performance based, because at the end of the day, I'm coaching you up. Motherfucker, you are still there regardless. I don't just tip you just because you're a waiter. I tip you because you gave me good customer service.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just because you're a waiter, don't expect to get a tip. You got to do above and beyond your job, and that's why I pursue performance-based. But
he said the major thing. Go ahead, go ahead. Here, just hold with that. The one point that you said was just the key to everything.
Go ahead.
What about on carry out? Sorry.
Carry out like I go pick up some
no,
food?
if I pick
No,
up
I'm straight.
Motherfuckers they were talking about that on Facebook. Like,
nah, that's no.
Who am I tipping?
A few years ago, they tried the whole.
I will say at Benihana's, I give my money to the cook.
But a few years ago,
Instead
they
of
tried
giving it
the
to
whole.
the person that just bring the bag up.
Yeah, no, I give my money. My money to the cook instead of putting.
Real
it
quick,
on
just a quick story. Real quick story before you get to your point. This is the funniest shit I heard in a long time. I ain't even heard you. So we had this discussion at work. My man was like talking about the carry out and just tipping in general. But we were talking about the carry out. My man was like, well, yeah, sometimes I tip the carry out. He's like, man, I just want to go ahead and bless their hands for just make some good ass food. Yeah, I might give them $2 or $3 just, you know what I'm saying? Bless their hands, give some other food. My man was like, well, with that $2 or $3, why don't you just order some more fish?
Yeah, girl.
And I'm just like, that's some real shit. Like, give you the money for it, nigga.
Dog,
Give me some more
I was
fish.
just, dog, listen, dog, real quick, I swear I won't be long. I was just at this bar not too long ago, dog. I'm sitting there, I'm just chilling. My party had left. I'm finishing because I had food coming out. I ate. My man is taking care of me. It's like 3 bartenders at this one bar doing their different sections. I get my food, pay for it, tip my man. Boom. You know what I'm saying? This girl was like 2 seats over, and we was just talking and shit. She had first time being there. We was just talking random shit. It wasn't nothing like that. She bought 1 drink while she was there. I was like, yo, I take care of her drink. She got a different waitress. Now, I had a dude just chilling. We talking shit. She had another girl that did nothing for me. I said, hey, she gotta ring you up if you pay for her drink. I said, all right, how much is it? She like, hey, it's $10. Okay, get a 10, give it to her, pay for her drink. I'm leaving. I hear her like, how the hell you gonna pay for somebody's drink and not tip the waitress? I'm like, you ain't do shit.
You turn around?
Huh?
You turn around?
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't do shit for me. I ain't get that. I'm like, damn. So, like, was I
My
wrong?
man's for your cut.
Like, was I wrong though?
Nah.
Like, you ain't do shit.
And that's
Go ahead, Lance.
Go ahead,
I'm just
Lance.
mashy voice.
How about normally?
She
how much
said
do you
it. Like,
tip?
how you gonna tip somebody? And how you gonna pay for somebody drinking on tip? I'm
10%, 15%, what you working with, man? I know you a big tip. You know, you got the dashiki. Yeah. You around. You might be around 3%, man.
I'm about to say
I don't
them
know,
Africans, they
man.
don't really
I
fuck
tip
around.
20%, man.
20%.
I tip 20%.
Okay.
All the time, no matter what.
No,
Or you
no.
Yeah, okay.
If they mess up, you know, and then I start, I won't go no lower than 15% though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And then even on carry, I usually tip 10%.
Oh, okay, that's what's
Yeah.
up, bro.
You're a real one.
You're a gentleman and a
He
scholar.
no, he not a real one. He ballin'. That nigga look at him, man.
Okay,
Dashiki,
so let-
Gucci loafers, Rolex. Y'all ain't peep.
Let me say this.
Or Audemars. I don't know.
bust
Lance
down.
came in with the gold BBSs. Baby.
Go ahead.
Eddie
go ahead.
and his
So
Sunday
you
card.
brought it up. Go ahead. You had a point. You must have had a point you want to touch on. What up?
So as a disclaimer, before I get into this,
Oh,
I do tip.
that's cool. I
I
was
do
so
tip.
scared.
I
for
do
real.
tip. However,
Oh shit.
I'm
not going to Miami with y'all.
it's a societal thing that we have to tip. Why do I have to tip you just because you brought me my food? We don't tip the people at Burger King. And I don't want to hear the semantics. No, listen. Now listen. I know you laughing, but I'm it's a reason why I'm saying this.
said.
I don't want to hear the semantics of people are waiting on you. Niggas waiting at Burger King. You waiting on that nigga to make that shit? Waiting on that nigga to pass it to you? You still waiting in line. You're still waiting. So I don't want to hear the semantics of that. Why don't you tip people at McDonald's? Why don't you tip the people at Burger King? It's just society tells you that you have to tip the waiters or whatnot because they don't make no money.
Yes.
That's not my fault. I'm not here to pay your bills. Really, I'm being real. I'm being realistic with
That's
you.
how
Now,
it's set up,
because
bro.
Malcolm just said something. I don't have to tip you because you are a waiter.
He did.
Now,
yes,
didn't you say that? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did say
I
that.
said, hold on to that thought. He said that not before he knew I was going to say any of this. I don't have to tip you because you are a waiter. Now, so don't get me wrong. Society has played into my heart. This is me as a general person. This says my heart, I'm going to give you a couple of dollars. But society has told me to do that. Realistically. Remember at you waiting on the service, right? We worked at U-Haul, Mel, right there on 9 Mile Telegraph.
Yeah.
We used to go out to the
turn up.
propane tank.
Yep.
We didn't get no tips. Why you waiting on the service, right? Why couldn't I get a tip?
Right.
Why is it because I'm making minimum wage, or is it because I just still waiting on the service? So what that I'm coming here to pay for the food.
So what you're saying is
That's why I don't think it's a problem with it being performance-based.
So what you're saying?
My bad. What I'm saying is,
But don't get me wrong, I do tip, but
My little
don't get me
sister-
wrong. If I just say today, I might say fuck it today.
my little sister
For
is the
real.
waitress. You niggas out there better tip her. I'm tired of y'all curving her on her tips. Y'all better take care of her.
This the thing.
No, I get what you're saying.
So the
I
person,
get what you're
the
saying.
I mean,
people,
literally, you chose that job.
Yeah.
You're banking.
Yeah.
You're banking on me,
So-
who a nigga who might just don't give a fuck that
So-
day, and you not getting paid.
and so
But
what
it's no difference than like if you look at it like in the club, like how the bartenders or the shot girls, they getting off. But there's a lot of time because cats
Niggas
just
are
being
getting off
thirsty
because
on
they
the
horny.
table.
They
You
like
get
we're
what
trying
I'm
to get
saying?
out.
You get what I'm saying?
Here you go, baby
But that's
girl.
just like
You don't
the
see too many ugly
industry
bartenders.
that they got into. You know what I'm saying?
So, but this is what it's saying. So basically, if you look at it, and it really not. I'm listening to all you guys' conversations. Like, what I see is that the niggas who getting over is the restaurant and the bar managers.
Yeah.
Because they're banking on their income coming from you and you.
Yeah.
It's
and
an
you
archaic
and
system.
They
you.
not
Right.
having to kick it out.
Yeah, I ain't
It's an
gotta get
archaic
out.
system.
But peep this. Now peep this. Now this is the crazy thing about it. Now,
I hate
this,
when they put it in your bill. Though.
right. But look.
Nigga.
Now this is the
It
crazy.
wasn't that good.
And I mean, especially right because especially if it's, I still think that means your dude doesn't have to be that good of customer service.
No, but what
he's
I
just
do-
automatically gonna get his tip.
Molly retort right quick, and I'm gonna let you end on this. Why I say sometimes put it in the deal, and I don't mean to cast no broad net, but you would see a whole group of black people go out, and you would see my man's wait, bring everybody their
Oh, no,
food,
that's different.
take
He's
take
supposed to
care
get
of them,
10 from everybody.
and nobody will not tip them.
Listen,
so
so-
that's the reason now that they put in the gratuity
yeah,
in, because a lot of people would
They
just
don't do
curb
it.
these
Yeah, they
people.
No, it's
after they
because
just
what
serve-
Malcolm just
after
said, they
just
banking
serve
on
you.
them, and if they don't give them the money, it's that.
But
Don't
at
get
the
me
same
wrong.
time, though,
Society
if one
has
person-
told you
but I'm saying
that
if
more
one
people that
person
come,
serves your
they
whole
should tip
table,
more.
bruh.
No,
Society
no,
has
no.
I'm saying
told
if
you
one
that.
person serves a whole table,
Right.
I'm gonna show you love. You get what I'm saying?
I
Well,
get that.
okay,
but
we just
people-
I
tip.
get
no,
that.
don't get it twisted.
That's your choice.
I think. Listen, I think
Yeah.
that's right too.
But it's
what
cool
I'm-
to.
but-
I'm just saying.
But what
it's-
I'm saying is this.
I'm not saying they suck or anything. I'm saying if they
No.
suck, don't
But-
tip them.
but what-
if they do a good job, you have the
but-
right to just
That is
curb
your
them like
job.
that.
But that's your job.
That
I'm
is
saying-
your job.
That's not your
Of
job.
course, but I'm saying that's just how it's set up. How
Exactly.
they get their
So
money.
that's what he's saying.
That's my
it's societal. Because listen, if you go to motherfucking McDonald's and we go in that bitch 20 deep. And we order motherfucking, and I got kids, we just came from a football game. Hold on.
I
And
see
I
what you're saying.
order a whole bunch of shit. And them orders could be right, could be wrong. I'm sitting here like this. Then I got to bring all your food out, set it on the motherfucking table. I just served to
McDonald's
18
is
people.
fast
And you're not getting a
food, though,
date.
bro.
You're not
doesn't
getting a
matter.
date.
Not
You're-
like that.
I didn't cook that food.
Eat that motherfucker.
I brought it to your table. I didn't cook that food.
I hate you niggas, man.
I didn't cook that
I
food.
swear, dog.
No, all I'm saying is you come.
Y'all probably
regardless,
even tip y'all delivery,
Listen,
man.
I still tip. I just so none of us said
Right.
we don't tip.
Right.
None of us said
It's
that.
a
All
society.
we're saying is
You
that
chose to do
you're
this.
supposed
Right.
to do. What I'm saying is don't let it because you're supposed to get a tip. Think you're supposed to get off on what the fuck you supposed to do on your job.
This is
And
the-
that's why I do my performance.
And
based.
peep this. And this is the craziest thing to me, though, realistically. Now, this is for all my ballers. Like my man right here, you know, got that boy all right, balling out here. If you go to Ocean Prime and all that spots and everybody orders $600
That shit
worth
is
of food,
delicious.
you order all that much money, and you tip 20% or something like that, which is cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a hell of a tip. But realistically, they didn't do anything different from the motherfucker who went to the Coney Island. They brought you your food. You good? All right. You want some more water? Pour you some more water? Whatnot. They making so much more off the tips that you might even be gratuity. You just throwing the money just because you at Ocean Prime. What did they do different than the motherfucker on 8 Mile of Coney when you just sat down and they
Pay
done
for the
brought you your
atmosphere,
3
bro.
chicken tenders?
It's
They
a
literally
different
did nothing
atmosphere, bro.
different.
Yeah,
All they
I'm
did
saying,
was just
but
bring
still,
your food.
pay
They
for
asked you
that
the same
experience.
questions, but just because you at Ocean Prime,
Nigga be
you
a
want to
shitty-ass nigga at Ocean
throw
Prime.
them because your bill was $600. You want to throw fuck it, man. I got it $100. But the motherfucker who did the exact same job at Coney Island
Might have been better
who
customer
sit
service.
there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
And they
because
picked the hair out your foot.
right. Just because your bill came to $15, you ain't thinking about giving them $100. They didn't do nothing different. Nothing different.
You have a good point, man.
Just societal. I know.
Cool
My man, you
point,
laughing.
man.
You
I
laughing
just
like a
feel it's a
motherfucker.
weak way. I think it's just a weak way out sometimes. Because like I'm saying, it's no different than we can't dictate people's worth. But I'm saying it's an industry where some people can go
America
out.
do it every goddamn day.
I'm saying we do that. But I'm saying us knowing how the system is structured, knowing that this person has been there all day is only getting $3 an hour, and it's just to make the right to just curve them like that. I just feel like that's
nobody said curve them.
Nobody
Not
said
one
curve
person.
them.
We're saying that
We're saying
you have the
performance
right
based.
to, but I'm saying we have the right to do whatever I want.
I'm saying,
like I've seen people take the gratuity out of their bill, like nah, don't do that. But I'm just saying, me morally, if I know you're only getting $2 an hour, like I say, I have a little sister that's a waitress right now. That's the little money she getting. She don't need it, but she got her little part-time job. And some days she get curved. And she done brought them their food, done waited. You done asked for like 4-5 lemonades.
But like
you getting all these refills.
What he's saying,
why you doing
this? Peep this. Troy, me and you, we had a little lunch meeting.
Facts.
And we go to Applebee's.
Yep.
I get a little appetizer. You get a little whatever you got. Bill was like $50. So she brought us 2 plates.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It cost $50, so we tip her, I don't know, $15. All right?
$10, $12, whatever.
Right. Troy, me and you have a lunch meeting. And we go to Ocean Prime. And I get a steak dinner, and you get a steak dinner. We go, and our bill comes to $200. She brought us 2 plates. Same shit the motherfucker did at Applebee's, but we give her $50. Why?
Because you, like he said, you're going off of the atmosphere.
I'm straight then, exactly.
No,
So that's exactly why.
So I'm saying don't eat at Prime. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is
you get that same steak.
It's no reason. It's no reason for me to tip her more. Fuck that atmosphere, nigga.
No, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna be.
And
like,
fuck
that atmosphere.
No way am I trying to.
And that's my whole point.
I'm not tipping the atmosphere.
No, I feel what you're saying.
tipping her.
What I'm saying is,
I'm not tipping this atmosphere.
You tip off a percentage of your bill. Like for my anniversary, I had went to
society.
Thank you.
Exactly, and that's why he. That's
and
exactly
that's why I
the
said,
point.
why
when
do
you
I
jump
have
up.
to live by what y'all telling me to do?
Exactly.
Oh, you don't have to.
That's my point. Like
America.
So if you
Do
go to
what you
Prime,
wanna
you
do.
just gonna give them $15. I'm just asking. Are you just gonna give them $15?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do
I don't
because
know
I'm gonna
what
see
I'm
what the
gonna
bitch
do. Like I
motherfucker
said,
performed. How she performed.
If she performs, we gonna take all of the bullshit
performed
out
where?
the way.
She performed
She just
well.
did a good job. Are you
I don't
just gonna
know.
be like, hey, I give Applebee's $10.
You know what?
You gonna take
I'ma-
this $10
I'ma give her-
off
I'ma
this
probably give her
$200
$20.
bill?
This is what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to go to YouTube a little bit later. I want everybody to YouTube Reservoir Dogs tipping. And they talking about, like you said, performance based. You want performance? Bitch, come on out here juggling, playing the violin. I want some shit. I want some goddamn jokes or some shit.
That's crazy, man.
You want, hey, I want
Your waitress gotta sing to you.
Hey,
So, and the crazier thing
Performance?
let me tell you the other crazier
You
thing
better
about
perform.
that. Let me tell you the other crazier thing about that. The motherfucking Applebee's per hour ain't getting what the motherfucking Ocean Prime getting per hour. So why am I giving her more money? Doesn't make sense. That's why you got to do that shit
it's
by making
just,
sense.
Just because you're saying
Just
that you're
because I'm
going to
there,
pay for a
I don't
more
give a
expensive
fuck.
diner.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You're
man.
gonna tip
I'm
more.
tip her more.
But
Why
in
is
reality,
she worth more than the person at Applebee's?
But you have to think,
Coney.
they're getting a whole different. They're
And
getting
shout
a
out to the
different
women's
clientele.
US
Let's be
national
realistic.
team.
That's
No, I'm
cool.
just saying the
I'm-
people that's working at Prime is not. I mean, that goes to Prime is not like regular people. Those are people.
Okay, but the
My
people
regular
working
ass
for-
went to
hey,
Prime.
Hey,
I'm
but
just talking about.
hey, the people who work at Prime
You
are
won't
regular
see people. I'm just saying you won't see the people that's mostly eating at Coney on a regular, eating at Prime. So they can afford to do that. You tip what you can afford. So if your bill is $200,
Don't you say
and
you can tip
give
what
them
you can afford.
$30.
Don't go down that rabbit hole.
No,
'cause
I'm just saying,
It's a lot
though.
of niggas that can't tip then.
No, I'm just saying though,
It's
if you can't afford it, I don't even know if you're there. If you
I don't even
can't,
wanna hear
if
that
you eat
part,
a
Troy.
$200
But if
food.
you, but
I'm
if you
saying
go to,
give me
if
a
you go to,
$200 meal
but
while
I'm
you're
saying,
there.
but if you can't afford it, but I can afford this $20 meal at Applebee's, I'm wrong for not tipping.
Right. That's what I'm
You
saying,
just
Troy.
said that.
It's
No,
been
what I'm saying is
it's
that
been
you
thousands of
disagreed, you would tip.
times.
And you would give that 15%
No, but you
at
said you tip what you
Applebee's.
can afford.
It's been
But I'm
thousands
talking
of
about
times
it.
where
I'm
niggas
saying
can divvy
they
up
can-
the bill.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
well,
not
what you
saying
got?
they can afford $200
Go ahead,
at Prime.
real.
Closing words, hey, Easy.
This guy.
Saratoga Racetrack is opening up on this Thursday. I can't
Where?
wait. Saratoga. I can't wait.
Saratoga?
I kicked ass at this racetrack. I'm excited about it. It's a
Hey,
contest.
our resident bettors. Listen to Ed Hayes. He makes money off of betting.
It's
He's
a
been doing it for
racetrack.
like 27
I'm
years.
excited about Saratoga.
Football season.
Yeah, man. Hey, sports and other ish. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all
Holiday
next week.
edition.
Next week, 6 o'clock.
Go blow this blunt, Mount.
Yep.
6 to 8.
That's what we're going to do.
This
All right.
guy. Dang, dog.
Sports Other Ish, we out, man.
The views of Sports Another.